back in the building with another episode. We speaking how we feeling, talking about the truth, kicking back, homie. So grab your snacks, take a seat. Come on, welcome to the show.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Lunch Table Podcast. As you can see, today we have a guest, our friend Jorge.
Good to be here. What's up? Shout out to all my women. Nah, I'm just playing.
Well, Jorge, he's a friend from high school, or even before then, middle school. Yeah. And so we go back, and we brought him here today to try this Burger King Spider-Man burger. It looks nasty as fuck on the pictures, so we're like, oh, let's try it. Why not?
Nah, you wanted to try it. Yeah.
Well, it was my idea, but it's like you know, it's not. Okay, let's unwrap it.
Wait, hold up. Yeah, I know the reason you wanted to try it is not because it looked nasty. It's because it's Spider-Man.
Well, actually, I'm not a big Miles Morales fan.
Why?
But because the OG better. But anyways,
yeah,
I'm excited for the movie though.
Yeah.
I'll say that the first movie was awesome, and this movie I don't think it'll.
Awesome sauce.
I don't fail. You want to show it?
Already with the boys.
You want to show what? All right, we gonna unwrap these fucking burgers.
Cause I could tell, but look, you think they slick. You just remove the cheese on my shit instead of making me a new one.
Let me see.
What happened?
Show the camera.
No, I think that's just a dye.
Nah, hell no.
Let me see it. Turn it.
Why would it go yellow?
I don't got cheese on mine either.
Let me see.
No, this is cheese, bro.
I got cheese. I don't have that.
That shit.
I don't know. It's just on one side. I don't have bacon.
All right, so
damn.
Bro.
Okay, take a bite.
If you could see, the buns is red. It kind of reminds me. The buns is red. Anyways, it kind of reminds me of the SpongeBob burgers, bruh.
Oh yeah.
After I'm done with it. Anyways,
I'm not gonna lie, it's like throwing me off a little.
We got some turf.
Oh, I smell that shit.
Got turf on top of the bun.
I do look like turf.
Oh nah, why'd you do it?
Spidey. This for Spidey.
All right, first bite.
She look gross.
What is it like?
Where's your burger at?
I didn't got nobody give me a burger.
No way.
Nah, I'm good. I just ate a burger, bro.
Mom is, bro. How did nobody notice? Nah, he's lying.
No, I swear, I'm on.
Hey, is this a little spicy or am I tripping?
I think you're tripping. I don't taste no
You're
spice.
tripping, blood. No, bro, you're tripping.
Swear to God, bro.
That's good. I already ate a burger before coming here, anyways.
I didn't get bacon either. It'd be dirty.
That's tough.
Not gonna lie, it's not bad. It just throws you off a little because how it looks.
The bun tastes like disgusting. Like it's
Really?
Not because of the dye, it's just because of Burger King, right?
This is my first time eating red meat in a while.
Burger King's okay, but
Red meat. Oh yeah, you stop, huh?
They use
me, yeah,
beets.
I like it.
They use beets to
The
color
red
it.
tastes different for you?
I don't know. It tastes like nothingness.
Bro, that's how you order your burger.
Nah, you know what I mean. I'm talking about the bun. Like
Let the camera know what's on it.
Yeah, tell him. Just a fucking patty.
It's a damn shame.
That's how you're supposed
You got
to
nothing on it.
I ain't
His look like this SpongeBob burger. They don't be having shit on those
Wait, the
burgers.
thing I don't understand is, wait, you say you like steak, right?
eat. Yeah.
And you like it rare, low key?
Medium rare.
Yeah. So you like a little flavor on your steak, but right there, it's just dry as fuck. You know what I mean?
You can't choose how it's done.
No, I'm saying, but like, you got no.
What is that? What does the steak have to do with this?
No, but hold on, let me get to the point.
You lost.
Nah. I'm saying, like,
He backed
most
himself
people
into a
get
movie.
like their food well done, right?
He's like, wait.
I wouldn't say that, but
Okay, well, like, people of taste get like rare and shit.
and first of all, you said food. That's different. The steak and food is different.
Steak is not food.
No, you're missing the point. What I'm saying is, if we're talking about steak, yeah, I want a medium rare. We're talking everything else, maybe I want it.
No, but I'm saying, like, it's crazy, like how you want that, like, with nothing, just the carne in the bun. But when you eat like a snake or something, you feel me? You put a little spice into your life, bro, by adding medium rare type shit. You feel me?
I feel like most people eat medium rare. What are you talking about?
Nah, really?
Hell no.
Yeah. A lot
Nah.
of people go with medium.
At age.
I've always heard people eat that shit. Well done.
I hate meat.
Want a piece of charcoal on your plate, bro? That's on you, but you feel me?
I usually like my shit well done, but I'll eat medium rare if I have to.
And medium rare is pretty good.
I get freaked out if I see blood. I feel like,
Like it's like pink. You're like that's just raw.
yeah, I feel like I'm gonna get sick or something. I just don't eat it.
I'll say this.
Not even
I'm not
blood.
gonna finish this.
It's not. What is it?
It's myoglobin.
What?
Myoglobin.
That really made me not want to eat it. I don't know what that is.
It's like a protein or some shit.
Yeah.
But it's not blood. But
Damn near water.
Did you want to try it?
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The smell kind of throwing me off already, bro.
Medium rare chicken.
I ain't gonna lie. It's probably because I'm hungry.
Oh, you like it?
salmonella.
It's not good, bro.
There's probably a little bit of Spider-Man bias in there too. And I'm hungry.
A little bit.
I like it, bro.
Hey, how much you think Spidey got in the bag, bro? Like 20 mil?
Hey, never let Spidey get in the kitchen again, bro.
He for sure got a fat ass bag.
Spidey, you mean Miles, bro? Ain't no Spidey.
Spidey got it.
Cardi B's was better.
The Spidey. Oh hell no.
That's what I also wanted to talk about.
Sweeties, Sweeties was better.
Bro, the whole trend with like collaborations didn't make sense to me. It started with the Travis Scott.
I think that's the only one that made sense because it was like barbecue with the fries, and then it was like a custom burger that they added bacon and added this other stuff. But some of them is just like a Big Mac with 4 pieces of chicken nuggets, and it's like nothing's modified at all.
This
like,
the sweetie one.
Sweetie one's crazy. They were making fun of it because it's like me
It's-
after eating the sweetie meal. Yeah. There's a bunch of pictures of
Nah, the Cardi B one was crazy. But
Didn't they make a sauce for the sweetie one though?
yeah, everyone wanted the sauce
That
too.
shit was ass. I tried
Really,
it.
you tried it?
I think so. It was bad.
The Cardi B one was funny as fuck because you know how like back then she admitted to like drugging people, and then like low key like raping
It
dudes.
was with her man's, no? It was like a combo thing with
Yeah, it was Offset, and they're like, "Oh, don't try the Sprite," because she said she used to put a little something on her victim's Sprite.
Oh yeah, she used to rob.
Yeah,
Yeah.
drug him and rob him. That was wild. I feel like this.
Drink the sweets, bro. Remember that meme? What the fuck?
All right. I mean, I'm done with it. Oscar's done with it. Well, he tapped out.
Always tapping up.
Was that nasty?
Now
It
it
was
was mad.
spicy.
It just wasn't.
You said it was spicy.
It's not worth eating.
No, with your
It's not
time.
worth eating. No.
I'm hungry. I'm not gonna lie.
So it's good.
I didn't say that. I'm just hungry.
I think
Why he like anything? So he's just gonna finish everything. To be honest.
You already finished it?
Damn.
I finished
hungry
it before
ass.
him.
Bro.
Yeah.
Oh, you came out of work, huh? You didn't eat none?
Nah.
It wasn't,
Yeah, that's why.
it wasn't bad.
So you would get it again?
No.
I mean,
Wait, so is it really just a burger, a Whopper, just change colors? That's all it is?
Yeah, look like it.
And it's what is this? Swiss cheese instead of regular.
Well, shit, that worked, bro.
I
It got
didn't taste
y'all to
the
buy them. You feel me?
I think it's good marketing because they know the movie's gonna be good, and the kids are gonna be like, "I want to be Spider-Man. I want to be."
It didn't come with no toy either, huh?
We asked for the Spider-Man crowns. You know how Burger King gives
They didn't
crowns?
get- they didn't-
They didn't give it to us. Some bitches, bruh.
they don't want us to be kings.
Pretty much.
Bruh.
Pressure.
I think we should talk about what we were talking about yesterday in the group chat.
Yeah, of course. But before then, just everybody quick rate, starting with a 7 out or. I already said my shit.
I mean, I don't know. I give it a 7. It's like a normal burger. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not great, but it's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
7 is
much.
pretty high.
7 is kind of high, but I agree with the last part. Like, it's not great, but it's not bad.
Yeah. I'll give it.
5, I don't know.
I think I'm being generous, but I don't know.
7 is pretty high.
No, I'll give it like a 6.
It tastes like the SOZ burger.
No, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
What?
I was thinking that. Yeah, I was like,
I remember the SOZ
Yeah.
burger tasting like.
Yeah,
That's why I was scared of Burger King for a long time.
Let's see.
You know?
Scared?
But I never want to touch Burger King after fucking going
Say
to
ruh-roh.
SOZ. So, you didn't get to try it.
I say honestly, I say a 10 out of 10. It was pretty good. I like it.
didn't even need one.
It don't even look like Spider-Man though. It look like I don't know, like a tomato.
Look like Elmo.
It look like a big ass tomato or something. You know what I
Oh
mean?
wait. For the SpongeBob ones, they should do like different color patties. I mean, different color ones.
Blue.
If y'all watching this, throw me the bag.
Oh, it's like red and blue.
Yeah, green, blue, yellow.
Oh no, I thought you were talking about for Spider-Man, like red and blue.
I'm talking about SpongeBob. I didn't say SpongeBob.
But I mean, I feel like if SpongeBob came out with the burger, it'd probably be that though, because that's what he did in the show.
Oh, like
Yeah,
the
like
rainbow
green.
burgers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
rainbow burgers.
They're about the all black burger.
That's what we were talking about earlier.
The symbiote one?
Yeah. that one. What the fuck? What did you give it? What did you give it? Rate it.
I don't know a number, but yeah, not great, but not bad.
Not great. I'm gonna say 7. I'm pretty sure I was just hella hungry, and then Spider-Man bias, toss it in there. So yeah, 7.
I'll give it a 5 out of 10.
Mid. So calculating, that's like a mid.
That's like average 6.
Yeah. Well, Burger King. That's the lunch table podcast. That's what.
time. First and last, bro.
Nah, remember last time we did the chicken sandwiches and this
Oh,
would rank
yeah.
last too?
Now the chicken sandwich was worse.
Yeah, no, but
I
that
did
but
not
that one was like
Really?
everything. Like they got their own. Like by itself, this is the first and last time Burger King's getting around.
Oh, okay.
What if they drop the Ice Spice meal?
I'm getting that.
You getting that?
Give you the munch toy.
The Munch Spice.
The munch. Hey, that's a good ass thing. The munch meal.
The Munch meal. Oh hell no! And they give you the title. Oh yeah, good. Ladies and gentlemen, we got.
They're like you gotta get it served inside.
Big
I mean,
ass bun.
Jack in the Box has that munchie meal, so
They have a munchie meal?
Yeah. So the munch meal isn't too far off.
Oh shit.
It's a little ginger.
Ramon, you pull it to the window and munch.
No. People are pulling up with the shiesty. Yeah, can I get 2 munch meals? No, it's only one person.
Hey, you gotta pull it with a Nike tag.
No.
Nike tag.
The munch meals. Can I get a munch meal, please? Oh my god. Anyways, what you want to end up talking about?
Jorge,
All right, yeah.
the farming,
Oh yeah.
and then how it relates to his college thing.
So like, how did I get to there from like
Yeah,
from everything? Well,
you can talk about from when you first graduated high school, I guess.
I guess okay. Well, I never really had like any clear like, oh, I'm gonna do this for sure, you know. So initially, I was like, oh, I think I'll do like biology because that's always been interesting to me, like life and how shit works and like all that shit. So so I went in with that mindset, but I went in undeclared. Like I didn't have a major because like when you get in, you know, sometimes you like go in with a major chosen and shit. But yeah, I went in undeclared and I was like, oh, I'll just like take like what I need for biology. So I ended up taking like chemistry, like I don't know. I ended up taking up like a bunch of different classes to be honest. But anyway, it didn't really work out because like the programs like for like a lot of like the science programs like biology and stuff like you gotta like go in with that like chosen because like there's hella classes you gotta take. So that wasn't really working out. So then I was like, oh, maybe environmental studies. That's like close to that, you know. But then I took some of those classes. It was interesting, but I don't know. I'm just hella indecisive. So yeah. So then after that, I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll do like computer science or something. But I don't know, just hella shit going through. But then I was like, you know what? I'll do agricultural science. Like that has like a good amount to do with like biology because you know it's like plants. You got to know how like all that stuff, you know. And then, but yeah, I don't know. But that's where I'm at right now. Right now, I'm not in school currently. Fucking, I was just there. What? So right now, it's actually the third quarter. So they have the quarter system. So in a lot of different, mostly all the colleges have semester systems.
Yeah.
But all the UCs except for I think Berkeley and is it UCLA? I'm not sure. I think it's just 2 of them that are on the semester system. But all the other ones are on the quarter system, I think. And yeah, so I should be there right now. But I've actually like withdrawn for now, and I'm just gonna finish the last G's I need, and then I'm gonna try to get my transfer over to UC Davis because at Santa Barbara they don't offer agricultural science. But I mean, SB's cool though. Like like the classes that they do offer, they have like a lots of like arts, like the arts, like acting and shit. You know Jerry Trainer, the dude from iCarly.
Who's that?
Spencer.
Oh,
He actually graduated from UC Santa Barbara. So
Hey, you know Tom Hanks graduated from Chabot College.
oh no,
You
yeah,
feel me?
Chabot's good too. Like
Tom
they have a
Hanks?
good. It's actually like the top community college like in the state. And they have like good transfer systems. Like you can transfer from Chabot to like a bunch of UCs and stuff.
Oh yeah, to Berkeley. I know my sister. There was like a program to go from Chabot to Berkeley. She's in Berkeley now too.
But yeah, but like as of like school wise, like that's where I'm at right now. I'm just trying to finish like my last G's and then get my transfer to go over there. Yeah.
You should have pulled a Walter White, bro.
Oh, so
You feel me?
So-
Learn a little bit of chemistry. You know?
oh no, you know what's actually funny? My chemistry, I didn't get to that point, but in Santa Barbara, it's a 3-part series. So there's 3 classes of chemistry. There's Chem 1A, 2. I forgot. It's like basically Chem 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
And then the third one is organic chemistry. And he was like, oh yeah, when we get to organic chemistry, we'll actually teach you the synthesis pathway to make meth. But it's just like totally interesting, you know.
Yeah.
But I didn't. I only took Chem 1 and 2. Actually, I failed it. I fucking failed chemistry like my first time because, like, when you first get to college, like this is common. Like I'm pretty sure like it happened with a lot of other college students. But like when you get to college, like everything's new. You know, like you don't know what to do. You're just like I'm free kind of. And a lot of people, well, not everybody, but I know some people are like on their shit from the start. But I know a lot of people like kind of like they're gonna get like acclimated that first year. So like me, like I'm hella procrastinator. Like in high school it'd be fine. Like I somehow managed to do it, but in college like you actually got to be on it.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I don't know.
How confident or sold are you in agricultural science? There's like, oh, this.
I feel like I'm pretty confident in it. Like I've learned a bunch of biology stuff. Like I used to be in Druids in high school. So like, I already got some like hands-on experience.
That's Fishman, right?
Yeah, it was Fishman. That dude, Mr. Wiley. Like I'd propagate plants and stuff. So like, we take one plant, split it into like 5 pieces, and then make 5 new plants from that one plant.
Oh shit.
So, but yeah, but that's I don't know. You guys want to know about like the other aspects of college or? Yeah. All right, so
Yeah.
that's how I am academic wise, but
Oh,
I
I
guess-
know you gotta get. Wow.
okay, like the other aspect of college is it's really the academics is one thing, but a lot of the other big part of it is like making connections. You
Yeah.
know? And me, I didn't do too good of a job with that because like I don't know if you guys like remember, but I've like always been pretty like reserved. You know?
To yourself, yeah.
Yeah, but
Nah, we couldn't tell, bro.
you couldn't tell. Yeah, no, but yeah, I think I've been getting out of my show like a lot more lately. But yeah, but I can just wanted to tell you about like one of the first parties I went to out
Oh
there.
yeah.
Well,
Okay,
Jorge was
so-
like, excuse me.
Okay, so basically, let me you gotta know some background. So basically, so Santa Barbara's on the beach, you know? Like,
Yeah.
campus
Oh,
is,
yeah,
like
yeah,
on the
yeah.
beach, so that's pretty nice. But then right next to it is it's this place called Isla Vista. So it's like
Yeah.
right next to it. So it's basically just a college town. Like there's some families, but most of it is just like it's basically just a town full of college kids.
Yeah.
Essentially. So basically, and you know, there's like, so I don't know about now, but I think it still has the reputation of being a party school. But UC Santa Barbara has like the reputation of being a party school, and actually like I wasn't there for it because you know Corona happened. Like it's actually kind of unfortunate because I actually only got to spend like a quarter and a half there in person because then Corona happened, and then like everyone had to go back.
Damn.
And then I did like my whole second year online, and then so yeah, I didn't really get to like enjoy it that much.
Yeah, maybe that's why you didn't have any networking things,
No,
right?
yeah. That's actually funny. Like, okay, so my roommate Ivan, he went to SLZ too. Like, I'd just be in the room like, fucking watching anime and shit. But he'd be like the one, like, let's go out, like, let's do stuff. But anyway, one of the first parties I did go to, I was like, I think I was by myself, but I was just like walking around. Okay, so I had like no idea. So, and so I was just like clueless. So you got to keep in mind, I was just like this clueless kid. Like I had no idea what to expect. Like I was just trying to like, okay, like I guess you're supposed to go to a party. So I was just walking around looking for parties. But what you got to know is you got to know people. Like you know, like people don't just want like random people like coming into their stuff. You know? There are some like parties that are open to everyone, but usually you got to like know people. And then So you either gotta know people or be a girl. It's like, cause girls like there's this thing with a ratio. Like they want to keep like like not too many guys or
Yeah.
But anyway, so I was just walking around, right? And then I guess I just managed to get to this one party that was like open to everyone, right? And I don't know what was happening, but just next thing I know, there was like a fence, and there were like girls twerking on the fence, and the fence was like falling over, and I was just like,
shit.
what the hell? Like that's pretty crazy, you know?
You ain't never seen that much ass
Yeah,
in your
I was
life.
just not that, but I don't know. It's just crazy because you're like, I don't know. I guess this is like college, like what people do, but I don't know. I was never really into the party scene too much, to be honest. Like I was more
Just a
like
boy.
reserved. Like I don't know, but anyway, like that was I don't know. That's just like one memory that's in my mind. Like that really happened. Like that's pretty crazy. But oh, and there's a rule in Santa Barbara. It's don't sit on the curb. So like like the curb, like basically the cops won't give you any trouble as long as you're like up, because they already know it's a party school and like kids are gonna be drinking and like smoking and stuff. But like so as long as you don't sit on the curb, you're usually fine. But if you like sit on the curb, they'll be like, oh, like what's going on? Because like at that point they're like feeling like, oh, like you're past the point, like like you can't take care of yourself. So that like that's a rule. I don't know if so like just don't sit on the curb.
Did you ever
But-
sit on the curb?
Nah, I never sat on the curb. I'm a tank. Actually, okay, that's another story.
Let's hear it.
No, yeah, okay, you want to hear? Okay, so this is more recently. This didn't happen in Santa Barbara. This was in I was actually at Berkeley. I used to see Berkeley because
Turning up in Berkeley.
yeah. So you know Teresa, right? Yeah. So basically, I was hanging out with her, and we went to like a party with like some of her friends. Oh, shout out Amir and Stan Lee. Y'all some cool cats. Sorry Aisha for throwing up in your food. So let me get to that. So basically, okay, so it was like what was it? Okay, I'll get to that story, but a lot of stories.
He got too much to tell. Hey, we haven't seen him in a long time, bro. We haven't seen him. We haven't seen him in a long time, bro.
Okay, so let me get to the one where I threw up in this girl Aisha her food.
Yeah.
So basically,
You look good.
but basically, so I was meeting a bunch of Teresa's friends, right? And that's where I met this dude, Stan Lee and Amir, like cool cats. But anyway, we were like drinking, we're drinking, what was it?
Mike's Hard.
No, Hennessy. We were drinking Hennessy. So basically, we're just like taking shots of Hennessy, like getting, like, I don't know, I have a tendency to like overdo it. But anyway, we're just drinking. And then at one point, like, there was no shot glass. Like, I don't know what happened to my shot glass. So and then I was just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna drink it out the bottle. And then like I don't know what happened, but I don't know how much of the bottle I drank, but I ended up drinking like a bunch of it. And then so I go glug 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 glug, like the bottle's gone, And then for a minute, like I'm chilling, like I go sit down on the couch, like I'm talking to Teresa and her friend Raina. But anyway, but I'm cool for a minute, But then like I don't know, like maybe 20 minutes later, I don't know how many minutes later, but like I start feeling it. I'm like, oh shit, like I don't know what was going on. So basically, I start feeling it. Like I go to the bathroom. I'm like, not the bathroom, my bad. I go to the kitchen. So I go to the kitchen and I'm like, I don't even know what happened. Like I think I just like started walking. But anyway, next thing I know, I'm like this. Like I'm like this in the kitchen, and I was just like. I needed to throw up, so we just got whatever bag was like the closest, and it was a bag that had let me get back up. That's how I was like that.
Leftover food or what?
No, it was new food. It was like some pasta and like this long baguette bread thing. But I replaced it though because I felt hella bad.
She just got her Olive Garden. You threw it.
No. What was it? It was Cheesecake Factory, but like from the store.
Okay.
But anyway. Like the next day, me and Teresa, we were on a mission to like replace it. Like we went to hella stores to like find it, like that specific bread, just because I felt hella bad, like I threw up in her food. But anyway, I ended up throwing up in the food, and I'm just like going through it. I'm like throwing up, like blah blah blah. I'm like going through it, like I don't know how many times I threw up, but I was just like to like puking my guts out. And then I remember at one moment, like I hear someone walk in, and this dude's like, "Oh damn, like." I should calm down. Like, I don't want to be like that dude. Like, it was like, and then I remember in my mind, I was like, oh, don't tell me I'm that dude. Like, I'm that guy. Like, but anyway, but yeah, this dude walked in. He was like, oh, like I was gonna drink some more, but like, I don't know. I walked in here and I'm looking at him and like, I don't want to be like that guy.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, like I was going through it. Like I felt cold. Like I was like, damn, like I think I might die from alcohol poisoning. No, for real. 'Cause I was just like, God, like, fuck, like, if this is how I'm gonna go.
Toss
Like,
you in the shower, bro.
huh? I was just like, oh well, but like, I just hope, like, whatever. But anyway, but yeah, I remember at one moment, Teresa's like, oh, like his color's off, like, so it was like bad. Like I was going through it, but I was fine the next day. Like I woke up, I didn't even have a hangover. But anyway, but yeah, like that's so that was one thing that happened. Like, yeah, I was just like, that was a bad first impression because like I was meeting all of Teresa's friends for the first time.
Oh, not the first time, bro.
Yeah, or not all of them, but a good amount. But anyway, but yeah, so that happened. Like I was that guy. I was just like throwing up everywhere, and then so that was the first one. So the second one, it was Halloween. This is the story where I got jumped.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah. So again, it was also at Aisha's place, the same place as that first party where I was just like throwing up and going through it. But yeah, but basically we went there. Or was it there actually? I don't even remember, to be honest. It's kind of a blur. Was it with them? No. I think it was with a different group of people. I don't even remember, but it was bad. Like, it was bad. I don't even remember, to be honest. But anyway, yeah, it was like a group of us. Nah. But anyway, like, we were cool. So basically, like, it was a good night. Like, I wasn't, I didn't overdo it. I wasn't puking my guts out.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, so we were like chilling. Like, I was a bit cross, and we went to get popcorn chicken. So, I didn't, so me, I'm chilling, eating my popcorn chicken, we're walking back to Teresa's place and stuff. And then, okay, so and then we get to this place. It's kind of it's like a roundabout, like, it's where like people like drop off the students or like sometimes like that. So it's like that, But anyway, so we were walking and it's like 2 a.m. And then, and it's like on the campus, But so we're walking, and then all of a sudden, these dudes in the car, they're like, hey, like, where the frat party's at? And then we just kept the pushing, like, it's 2 a.m.
Yeah.
I probably should have said something like, I don't know, but I don't know. It was 2 a.m. We were crossed, and I was just like, we just kept the pushing. She was like, oh, like, don't say anything, just like keep walking. So I was like, all right. Oh, and we were dressed up as Salt and Pepper. So basically,
wait, you got hold on, wait. You got your ass beat dressed up as Salt and Pepper?
I was Pepper, but yeah, basically.
He was a spice.
Yeah, I was a spice, but we got shaken up. Not gonna lie. But like,
you got shaken up.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, so they pull up. One of the dudes like, oh, like where the frat party's at, and we just keep walking, and then. So we just keep walking. They like kind of go like this way, and then one of the dudes he yells out like, "Oh, your girl ain't ugly, but you're kind of a dick." So I'm just like, okay, whatever. And then we keep walking, right? And then we go up to this thing like it's kind of a hill, like it was in front of this place called it's like the La Ka-Shing like brain imaging center.
And wait, where is this? Berkeley or?
Yeah, UC. It was like on the campus. Yeah, UC Berkeley.
Okay.
Yeah, so we were walking, and then we're like kind of at this point where we're in front of that place. It's called the La Ka-Shing Imaging Center.
Yeah.
So and then all of a sudden we hear a car door open, and I'm just like I don't know. Like she was telling me like, oh, like she was thinking, oh, like maybe I don't know, but we were like cross, But anyway, a door opens, and then all of a sudden I just hear, and then boom in the back of my head. Impact.
Damn.
So yeah, so it's just like I just hear running footsteps, and then just smack me. This one dude smacks me in the back of my head, and the next thing I know, like I'm on the ground, and this dude's just like he's just wailing me. Like Teresa, she saw the whole thing. She said this will happen. Look.
He said, "Let me take it out."
Reenacting, man.
So basically, she said that the dude was like this. He was like just only for my. He was only going for my head. He was going like this. Bah, 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 and then bah. He was like kicking me in the head.
Hell no.
Bah, bah, bah. Just going straight for my head.
Damn.
But yeah, so like she saw the whole thing, and shout out Teresa, she a real one. She was like getting ready to fight one of them, because it was like a group of people like in the car, Like one of them was a driver. Two of them came out, right? So one dude was just there. He was just like just like in front of Teresa, and then I remember hearing her. She was like, back up. But yeah, and then the other dude, he was just like wailing me, you know, like bah bah bah, and then I'm just like, I was just like, damn, I gotta protect my head, like one bad blow and I'm like dead, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm just like this. I'm like this on the floor, just like trying to protect my head as best as I can. I'm like that. Yeah. So basically just trying to protect my head. And then I remember I was on that ground just getting like fucking my shit rocked, you know?
Yeah.
And I just go like God, like please don't let it end like this. And then just like that, like the dude stopped.
Oh shit.
And then I remember Teresa was saying like, yeah, like I don't know why they stopped, but like
they should have kept beating your ass.
No, yeah,
that's what
I don't know, but like, you know? But she's saying that she thinks that like one of the dude like he has something on him because he was like he had his hands in his pocket and he was just like, you know, like he was probably like clutching or something. But anyway, like she was crossed too. She wasn't like thinking straight. She was just like back up, and I think that's like I think she kind of saved me because I'm pretty sure normally they would have expected like a girl to be like but like she was just like back up, and you know I guess they didn't know what to do, or I don't know, just like threw him off a bit. But anyway, yeah. So and then. Yeah, I just like the dude just stops fucking pounding my shit. Like, no, that's what was happening. Like, I was just getting my shit. Just like, I couldn't remember. I just hear blow like.
So you got your ass pounded?
Huh? Well, I get in my head. Like, just going straight from my head. He's just going, just punching and kicking me in my head.
Yeah.
And then
I remember the car too. Answer them?
Huh?
All because you
I think that's what it was. Like they're probably feeling some type of way, like, oh, like this dude thinks he's better than me, type of shit. Like I don't know. Like
it was
like
a bunch of white boys or what?
No, it was some black dudes actually. But the dude who did it, he was like hella short, so he probably had like a Napoleon complex or something.
Oh yeah.
Like I don't know. But
like the baby?
Huh?
Like the baby?
But yeah, he was like they were wearing masks. But anyway, I remember at the end he was just like. Huh? Well, yeah, but at the end, he was just like, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just like, I don't know.
Yeah, stay on the ground.
I was
they
just
emoted on you?
Basically, he was like, I remember he was like, they like started running and like they started like they went into the car and like they dipped, but I'm just like, I don't know, like how can you take pride in that? Like I don't know, maybe if it was like a fair fight, like 1-on-1, and then on top of that, it was like a sneak attack, you know?
Right.
So like. I don't know, but it was some dumbass. I'm pretty sure they were from Berkeley High or some shit. Oh. It was like some dumbass high school students, and then I don't know. They were probably mad, like they couldn't get it. Oh, so basically, fucking Chris. I don't know if you guys know him. Shout out Chris Martinez.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he was actually out there at the frat parties, and he said that he saw them, and that they were like he saw them, and that they were like going around like trying to look like they're looking for like pretty girls to like try to help him get into a party or something. So like he saw them before. Like, it was, like, the same dudes. But basically, they were probably just, like, hella mad that they couldn't get into a party. You know? It was, like, Halloween, you know? And then, I don't know. And then, you know, I was just, like, someone to take that out on, you know? He was like, oh, like, this dude's, like, you know, he thinks he's better than us. Let's just, like, you know? But, yeah. But I remember the car, too. It was a 2003 silver Toyota Camry.
Damn, what the fuck? Everything. Wait, you know the license plate?
Nah, I didn't get the license plate, but I remember.
You about to dox him right now,
huh? 4, 5, 6, 8, 27.
Nah, but yeah, but then they just like dipped and they just like ran off, and I remember sitting up and I was like in shock, like did this really just happen? I was like, I remember I was just saying like I don't even go here, like I couldn't have helped them even if I wanted to, you know?
Yeah.
So it's just like I was just like I don't even go here, but I don't know, but. Yeah, so that's the story where I got my shit jumped.
Yeah. Wait,
that was like not too long ago. Actually.
Everybody got a couple questions. Okay.
Motherfucking channel.
Bro, I swear to God, you went for like a cool 15 minutes. Just
I was gonna say like what kind like was your costume? Was it just like a white shirt with or was it actually one of those?
No. It was hella last minute. Like Teresa said, she was just wearing like some white stuff, and then I just like was basically like in all black. Like I had like a black jacket, and then I had a hat. And then we just wrote. So we got a piece of paper, and then on mine we just wrote pepper, and hers salt, and then we just like taped it on there.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. I was like,
Yeah,
he was
yeah,
wearing
yeah,
it wasn't
It wasn't, it wasn't like the whole costume.
I was like, bro, you got beat up.
Yeah, like in that costume.
He was walking like this.
It would have been a solid protection now.
Oh, honestly.
Hey,
yeah.
all they would have to do if he was in that costume, tip him over a little bit. We would have fell off. Damn. Wait, so like, did you feel like after the fact, did you feel like any type of animosity towards him or some shit?
Like
Like you were trying to get it back, bro?
I mean, like immediately, I feel like any human would. I was like, damn, like, nah, like I don't know, like, I don't know. To me, it was just sad. Like I don't know. It's just like, I don't know, like these kids, like they probably have gone through shit that like made them like that, you know.
Yeah.
So like, I was just like, I don't know, like I'm sorry that they had to go through like life experiences that made them feel like they had to do that, you know. But there also was a part of me that's like, you know, if I had like a Glock on me or some shit, like lit everyone up, like it would have been like lights out, you know.
Thought the first
But or you know, if I had like a knife or some shit, I would like stab them or some shit. But I don't know. But
no
my-
confessionals, no
I have
confessionals.
more empathy than like you know like that side of me is greater than the like any vengeance part. So
That's good.
like I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, of course, like I'm gonna be like angry. You know, anyone would be angry. But like
Boy,
I don't know.
turned
At the end
into
of the day, it's
Batman
just
after
like whatever. You know, like you know, like better me than someone else. I guess.
Is that phase over now for you?
What?
Like-
Oh, like the animosity?
Not like
Yeah.
the drinking.
Oh yeah, yeah. I actually, well, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if you guys remember, but I used to like smoke like heavy like weed, but I haven't smoked for a while now. Like I mean, like drinking, I never really had like a problem with drinking, but like I'd be.
Are you sure about that?
No, yeah, where I was throwing up, that was the first time that happened. Like I never, yeah, like
I swear.
maybe it was the second time, but usually like, but usually.
That was Mike Hart.
Nah, yeah, but usually I'm usually pretty cool. But nah, but yeah, but not gonna lie, for a while like I had a problem with weed. Not gonna lie, I'd be smoking way too much.
I remember. Bro.
Still?
No, not anymore, but back then, yeah.
So it's done.
Oh yeah, I haven't smoked for a while now. Like I don't even remember last time I smoked.
Our middle school future president.
Oh yeah. Would you ever be a president in the future?
Not gonna lie, this is all just talking dreams, but
Do it.
I don't know if anything will happen. But I was low key thinking about becoming the Peruvian president. Not gonna lie.
Oh, for real? You?
Yeah, no. Yeah, I just have to get nationalized.
You don't have to be born there?
Well, I mean, I think you just have to be like a citizen, and I just have to get nationalized. But now, yeah, because over there in Peru, it's like hella corrupt. Like, it's like hella fucked up. Like right now, like a lot of the indigenous people, they're like doing like protests and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Fuck. Sorry,
Is that
that Spider-Man burn is kicking.
That's bad.
Yeah, that's the powers coursing through your blood.
It's fighting back. Nah, but I don't know. That's just dreams, you know. Like I feel like everyone has like dreams of like wanting to change the world or something.
Yeah.
You know.
I remember I used to walk away for like hell like after school like every day for like 2 years or something. And I remember one time I made him cry.
I forget.
I don't know. You remember? I used to do this shit to you all the time.
Oh, I think that shit. I think it hurt. Not gonna lie.
One day I just
Wait, do what?
He like poked my ribs or some shit.
Like poke him?
Yeah, go like.
No, yeah, I
that
think
shit hurts.
Hella hard.
If it's
No,
the
yeah.
ribs, it hurts though.
And
I don't really remember, to be honest. But like you probably just like got me like in
I got
like a bad angle or some
yeah,
shit.
no, it wasn't. You weren't crying like sad. Like it was like
Like I get teared up a little or
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're like damn, bro, you made me cry, bro.
Like there, you got my shit. Yeah. I don't really remember. No, but what I do remember is you'd like buy me chips sometimes. I remember that. I appreciate that. You were a real one for that. No, yeah,
what you
Oscar.
want, bro?
I remember that Oscar would be like
Mr.
Jorge,
Beast?
like I'm
Mr.
not gonna leave this liquor store until you buy a bag of chips too. And I was like, all right, fuck it. So yeah, I appreciate that.
Wait, for real? He was like that before? He's still like that, low key, right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Like what?
Cause we'll watch together and I'll be like, I used to like I like to eat.
Not bad.
I used to I like to eat while I watch like my YouTube and stuff.
Yeah.
So he walk with me and then I'll be like, man, I'm not gonna let him like.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, bro, get some. He's like, no, I'm good, bro. No, I'm not. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy stuff.
Yeah, you said a lot. So let's just pick off what you said from the Peru then.
Oh yeah, Peru. But yeah, and basically, yeah. So I don't know. The way I see it is, it has lots of potential. Like, I think Peru is like the second leading country in like exporting like metals and like stuff like that. But it's just hella corrupt right now. Like they do hella like toxic dumping, like in hella like the indigenous areas.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. It's just that's anywhere. You know, there's corruption everywhere.
I mean,
But-
countries similar to Peru.
Yeah. So like I
Like
don't know.
Brazil, like Brazil, low key, they be doing that shit.
Yeah, but yeah, like the politicians are hella corrupt. I remember there was like a president who he used to be a farmer, and then he was like the president, but now I think he's like in jail for like they said like treason or like trying to do a revolution.
Oh,
or
I think I heard about that.
No, yeah, but it was because he was like actually like trying to make stuff better for like the people. Like he was like, oh yeah, like I'm gonna make like a new constitution, like all this and that. But yeah, but I don't know. But yeah, it's just hella corrupt over there.
Yeah, it's kind of like nobody's like, it's like in Mexico, like everybody's hella corrupt and shit.
Yeah.
But it's like,
I think they got a new president in Mexico. I'm not
yeah,
sure.
and
he
I
might
think
be a-
I think he's actually doing shit.
no, yeah,
too.
I think he's like actually trying to like change stuff.
And it's kind of tough, like even worse, like back then, like in the 80s and shit. Like they would like kill like people who just wouldn't cooperate type shit.
Fucking no, yeah, like no disrespect. I guess a little disrespect to the U.S., but like I don't know, like being a U.S. citizen, like I don't know, like the U.S. is actually like kind of like the bad guy of the world, to be honest.
Is it really?
Yeah, like they fuck up everything. No, yeah,
Oh yeah.
they do. Like it's good if you're like an American citizen, but like for everyone else, like they kind of fuck it up. Like in the fucking what was it? All right, we had some technical difficulties, but we're back now. let me get back to my spitting some knowledge real quick. But all right, don't quote me. Look it up because like I don't know, like I'm a human. My memory gets fucked up too. But I think it was like Nicaragua or some shit. But when was it? Maybe the 80s. I don't know. So somewhere around that time. But I think there was some president who was he was trying to take away the land from like all the corporations and stuff, and then like the U.S. didn't like that, so they fueled like they called them freedom fighters and stuff, and they didn't want to have it like in Congress that they were fueling a war, so they had to get the money to like provide them with weapons from somewhere, so what they would do is they'd exchange drugs from over there for so what they do is like you can like look it up like but anyway, like what they do is they basically put like crack and cocaine in like poor like black and brown neighborhoods, and then that money that they'd get from that, like they'd use that to like to supply that I can't talk. They'd use that money that they'd get from that to like buy weapons and stuff, and then they give those weapons to like basically the terrorists in like Nicaragua. So like because it wasn't with their plans, so. But I don't know. Yeah, the U.S. just like they instigate hella stuff. Oh yeah, also the Nord Stream pipeline. I hope I don't get whacked for saying all this shit, but they like the U.S. also blew up the Nord Stream pipeline. I'm pretty sure, and just like I don't know, the U.S. just does hella fucked up shit.
Yeah.
I have a question. Yesterday when we asked you to come on the pod or whatever, we were talking about how you were taking a trip to Peru to do some missionary stuff.
Oh no. Actually Nicaragua actually. So basically yeah, I had to get my passport and stuff in order, but in like September I'm gonna be like if all goes to plan, like I'm gonna be heading out to Nicaragua.
No.
Huh?
You gotta get this shit.
No, yeah. I'm actually like I was actually gonna do it like the other day. Like I was like, but
do it on Monday, bro.
no, yeah, but so basically there's this lady. Her name's like Rochi. She's like a what is she? Well, I guess she's a missionary. Like she's went to Peru in the past. Oh, let me tell you this story. Okay, so hold on. Let me get back to that. So basically, like a few years ago, she went on this missionary trip to Peru, right? And I don't know if you knew this, but like in Peru, there's like a bunch of shamans and shit like that. Like there's like hella that shit over there. Like shamans, like they basically do like witchcraft and shit. So she was saying that she took like this Mickey Mouse doll with them over there.
Oh,
right.
Okay, it's about to get good.
No, yes, right. So and then they took this Mickey Mouse doll with them, right? And then I don't know what they were doing, but I remember she said that, like she heard it laugh, like how it does. But then she's like, oh, whatever, like I'm just gonna like take out the batteries later, So and then like it kept laughing, right? So and then when she went to take out the batteries, she opened it and she saw that there were no batteries in it.
But she just watched Chucky, bro.
No. Yeah. Oh no, that's another story.
How many stories, bro? You an encyclopedia, my guy.
No, but anyway, yeah. So she opened up that Mickey Mouse doll, and there were no batteries in it. And then she said like when she saw that, like her fucking like her hairs like stood up, and she just like felt like this like hella bad energy and hella bad vibe. And then like after that, like it let out like this demonic laugh after that. And then they said that they're like trying to destroy it, but like it just wouldn't like fucking, you know? So they had to like burn that shit, or I don't know what they did. But yeah, but that's some scary shit.
TikTok gonna eat this shit up.
But no, that shit, nah, cause I remember also when I was younger, my mom had these dolls. Basically, like there's hella like witchcraft and shit like in like Mexico, like a bunch of people do that. But anyway, like we had these dolls, and like they're like these porcelain dolls, and I remember me and my brother never liked them, and like the same shit happened to him. He said that one time he saw them do this, and I saw that shit too one time. Like I don't know, like I could have been imagining it because I was like a kid with an overactive imagination, but I don't know, like that just was like some of the scary shit I've ever, you know. But anyway, yeah, back to the yeah. So basically, yeah. So yeah, I was supposed to go over there with her and some group of other, like I think it's a group of other kids my age, and I think we're just supposed to like, you know, like see like how they do it, so like we can learn how to do it too, you know, and just like talk to people about like who've never heard about God, like, you know.
What do you mean learn to do it too?
Like, like we're gonna be out there, and you know, obviously she's gonna be like her and other people who've done it before, like, cause she's a missionary. Well, she's also like she's like a psychologist or something. She like focuses on like people with like drug addictions. Like she has like, I think like, I don't know, hella degrees or something, but I don't know. But she's hella smart. She's cool. But yeah, but I think she's gonna be like being like a missionary, you know, talking to people, and then like I'll be there too, I guess, and other people, and I guess we'll like see how it's done. Like maybe talk to people too. Like,
Yeah, I noticed that there's a lot of people that are like I remember I used to go to this one church, and how you say it, the padre or some shit, like the guy who be talking. Yeah.
Yeah, pastor.
He was like a psychologist, and then like there was another one like when I did my how you say it, when you like confirm your faith with God or something.
You're from
Like
community?
yeah, no, the confirmation. The guy was a psychologist too, and it's like damn, like these motherfuckers are smart type shit, low key. You know what I mean? Like,
No, yeah. There's like a saying. I forgot who said it. It was some scientist. It was like a little bit of science will turn you into an atheist, but at the bottom of the cup, God is waiting for you. Cause like, not gonna lie, for a cool while, like I don't know. I think I've always believed in God, but for like a cool while, I was like, man, like God isn't real. Like God doesn't exist. Like I don't know. Like Christianity is just like a religion that like the white man invented to like keep people in, you know, like oppression and stuff. Like it's like a religion for like oppressed people type of shit. But like
yeah.
I don't know, if you really do like your research and stuff, you're like, that's not what it is at all. Like I feel like the oldest practicing are like in Ethiopia, like Orthodox. I forgot, like Orthodox something. Yeah, but yeah, like the oldest practicing, like I don't know how to say it. I'm trying to word it right. Or from like Ethiopia. So like that's not what it is at all. It's not like a white man's religion at all. And I don't know. There's just hella shit. Like I could talk for a while, but I don't know.
Yeah, wait. Kind of going back to that doll shit.
Oh,
Bro,
yeah.
I told you about the dream I had, right? Like last night, I woke up like 3 times.
Oh yeah. What were you saying about that?
Like one of the dreams was like there was like a Slappy, the fucking the fucking dog that's like possessed and shit. But like, bro, I had a dream that motherfucker was chasing me, bro.
That's like the weakest one of them
Oh,
all.
you know,
Well, I don't even know. You
You know,
know that
I've
boy.
heard some people say that if you have a dream where like something's chasing you, it's like because people are doing witchcraft on you. I don't know if that's just like
Fuck it, play it.
The boy slacking,
It is
bro.
what it is.
I don't know if that's superstition, but
Nah, but it wasn't only that dream. It was like 3 dreams in a row, bro. Some bear was chasing me. He killed me. Bro.
Oh yeah, he said a bear was
A bear was chasing me.
cocaine bear.
Somebody shot me and I died. And then another one is slappy and shit. And I was like, hey. And then I woke up. You know when you wake up and you like kind of hazy, you feel me? Like I woke up, looked to my left because I usually have like I have a table next to my bed, right? And I have a water bottle on top of it. And you know the water bottle has a little plastic wrapper. And for some reason, I woke up and I seen that shit, and it kind of like resembled the figure of a little dog, like that's.
The boy Slappy was
Yeah, I was like, hell no, you came out the dream with me, bro. And then,
you know what happened?
Yeah,
You
you
ever-
put me out, bro.
you ever had like a sleep paralysis?
Oh, a hell of times, 1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's where you're in between like asleep and like awake, you know. And like sometimes like when people are in that state, they see like figures and demons and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was weird because it's like I saw it, but I didn't like jump. Like mentally I jumped, but like physically I didn't. Like I could move and shit. I wasn't sleep
froze
paralysis.
up.
You know,
I literally just fucking froze up and I was just like it's kind of like I was processing what it was. And then like
what am I seeing?
yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
bruh, I'm tripping for sure. Like what the? Because I don't believe in like scary
Like superstition. Like,
yeah, I'm not a
super.
superstitious person. Like I don't believe in ghosts. Like I don't believe in that shit. So I was like, nah, I don't. And I was just like, what
Oh,
the
no.
fuck?
No,
Yeah.
This like no. This is one of the things that also like got me like super like One time I was chilling with my ex, like you guys know her, but
Yeah.
but one time we were chilling in a house and we were just watching TV, and one time like I swear, well I'm not gonna swear because you're not supposed to do that, but like the candle, like there's this candle, right? No, but there's this candle, right? And then it just moved by itself. It just like it like lifted up and like spun a little like by itself. Like I have no idea how it happened. Like I was just like what the fuck? Like
He said, what?
no, yeah. No, and like she saw it too. And then like she was telling me like, oh yeah, like when that stuff happens, just like don't like pay attention to it because like you're giving like
At
those
her
things
house?
energy. Yeah, at her house, yeah.
That's normal, yeah.
No, that's what I was
Hey,
just like-
you for me, it happened to me last time. Just
No,
ignore
yeah,
it, it'll
and
go
then
away, bro.
Fucking my brother too. He was saying that some paranormal shit was happening at their place too, because he lives with like a bunch of his roommates over there in Sac. And he said that they didn't want to tell me what happened, but it was like some scary ass shit where like his roommate slept in the room with him, because they're like that scared. I don't know what was happening.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, who is there and Obey the Walrus shit? Obey the
Walrus?
Oh my god.
that shit was. I wasn't scared, but
Nah.
because in 8th grade we all went on a field trip to Santa Cruz to see the college. We all slept in a hotel room. It was me, I think Braulio, Maciel, with David. Who else? Oh, August, some dude. We didn't really talk to him, but like he was cool. He was like,
He watched it.
yeah. And then I don't know why Andres to this day I don't know, but like I remember hella years passing. He's like, I'm still scared of that shit. And he got hella mad one time. David put it.
Fuegos?
Nah, Marcel. Soccer player. Yeah, but they play that shit and it was like some scary shit. Well, scary. It was just like creepypasta type video. And it's just like, damn, like, you feel me? Like kind of like what you said, like, if you don't give it energy, that shit don't. Like I have like family members who believe in that shit. Like scary ghosts, like, oh, they supposedly seen a ghost and everything. But like me, like, nah. Like I had an uncle who was like,
Nah, all of you guys were tripping the next day.
nah, but
All
I'm.
of you, when we were eating your this.
No,
this,
look, check it out. I was scared, but like I wasn't scared of the video. Them motherfuckers made me scared. You feel me? No, cause like that was like kind of freaking me out. Like I was like, is this shit like legit? Cause like, you know, like when you kind of like you don't believe it, but like people around you kind of convincing you, like you kind of like second guessing yourself, type shit. But yeah, and then like, well, going back to the story that I was about to say, I had an uncle like he's my brother's my dad's brother. And my grandpa died when he was like what 14 to 16. And he said like one day he came home like hella late and shit and he saw like his dad sitting on the couch.
Damn.
And then he just walked by him and he said he went back to his room and shit. And then like, you feel me? It's crazy. But that's what I'm saying, like, but he still doesn't believe in ghosts. He says it was just all in his head and shit.
Could be.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like it's crazy. That's what I kind of think ghosts are. I think it's all in your head, low key. To be honest, I don't really believe. I mean, personally, I don't believe in that shit.
I mean, I used to think that shit too, but like so much shit has happened to the point I'm like, nah, like there's something going on for
You
sure.
think?
Yeah, like I don't know. Like I used to be like super like oh like science, like this and that, but like I don't know. Like at this point, I truly believe. Like I don't know. It's just like so much shit has happened.
I mean,
Did like all those stuff get you into like finding yourself with like religion again, or
I guess kind of. Well, okay. Well, one of the things also is like me, my brother, and my mom, like we should be dead. Like one time, we used to work at this place where we would do inventory, me and my brother, and we didn't drive at the time. So one time she was picking us up, right, and we were driving home, and so basically, my mom like sometimes she like fucking. It doesn't happen often, but like. No, like she doesn't. Those. Well, that too. But anyway, she got like confused. But anyway, so she was looking at the light for like the other the other lane, yeah. And like instead of like the one for us. So basically, it was red for us and green for them, right? So she was just driving, right? but and she got like, you know, she didn't see it was red because she like got confused. She was looking at the other light, and so basically, so she just kept going, right? And there was a truck, this big ass white truck that was coming like full speed too, because you know they had it was green for them, right? But I shouldn't swear, but like I don't know, like I swear, like something like it was like something lifted up the car for a second, like lifted up like the back wheels weren't touching or something, because the car stopped completely and her foot was on the gas the whole time. So like the car stopped for a moment, and then we kept going, and like we just like barely missed the truck. So like I don't know, if that thing didn't happen where like the car stopped for a little, like we would all be dead.
Damn, it's crazy.
So like I don't know, it's just like shit like that, like I don't know, like that, like you know.
I got you.
Yeah, like exactly, like there's like no explanation for that type of stuff.
Yeah. That's great.
So when did you start doing like your own research? That
I don't know, like
Yeah.
I've like researched all like that stuff, like in like new age shit, like a little there's hella secret societies. Like I don't know if you like people say it's conspiracy theories, but like it's not. It's actually just conspiracy. Like I remember when I was out in Berkeley, like I saw this building. It was like a Masonic lodge, like for Freemasons. Like it had like the whole compass and like everything.
Wait, can you briefly explain what's a Freemason for people like
So,
me?
basically, all right. So people who are part of the Freemasons, they can't say anything because they take like this vow that like if you say anything, like they'll kill you type of thing. But basically, there are 33 steps in Freemasonry. There's like first degree, second degree, and then 33rd degree is the top, you know. But yeah, but there's like there's Masonic lodges everywhere. Like I saw one like in person, like when I was like chilling in Berkeley, like the whole like compass and everything. But yeah, but basically there's 33 steps, right? And then what it really is, it's a slow indoctrination into Satanism.
Oh, okay.
But you don't know that in the beginning, and then like once you do realize, you're like too far in it to like you know, because they make you do like these rituals. Like there's a whole handbook and everything. Like but yeah, like they make you drink like blood out of a skull, and like there's literally one ritual where they make you say, "Oh, Jesus wasn't anything. He was just a normal person."
Yeah.
And like why would they make you do that type of thing? You know, like if he wasn't, you know.
Yeah.
So it's just like yeah, so yeah, there's like the Freemasons, there's Skull and Bones. Oh, when I was driving home not that long ago, there's
What
this
part of Berkeley is this, bro? I stay going to Berkeley.
I
I
ain't never seen no shit like this.
I stay in Berkeley.
there's literally a street.
Yeah, he's transferring there.
No, there's literally a street like over there in Berkeley called like the Masonic or like Masonic. So like, and then there's literally a lodge there. Like, but anyway,
Wait, I know this might sidetrack you, but can you like go inside? No, I wouldn't want to go inside, but I'm saying
I
like,
don't know, like maybe if you're a member, like I don't know.
yeah, that's weird. Like,
But yeah, but they have like lodges everywhere.
that's
and
weird.
Fucking, what was I saying? Oh yeah, before I forget. So basically I was driving home like not too long ago, and there's this thing called the Order of the Eastern Star, which is basically it's the female version of the Freemasons. So it's like this. If you can.
Oh,
look it up,
it's sexually exclusive.
I'm not sure, but I just know it's called the Order of the Eastern Star, and if you look it up, there's like a symbol for it, and this whoever it was like had that like sigil like on the back of their car, like on it.
That's crazy.
So you know, like people are part of these like secret societies and stuff, but like you would never know because you know it's meant to be a secret. You know, but
Damn, that's crazy.
yeah, it's some crazy stuff.
Imagine going to college,
like,
hitting it off with a girl, and then you know you're like, man, I really like this girl. Next thing you know, she's like, yeah, come over, bro.
All right, look,
Then
okay.
you wake up.
I'm gonna
and
tell you
you're
guys.
like, they're trying to like
All right, I'm gonna
sacrifice.
tell you guys another story. I don't know, but basically,
Wait, you said you probably shouldn't say this?
yeah, I probably shouldn't. Like, I don't know,
Damn.
like, but
I don't know.
I have a friend who wants to be like like he wants to be in like the media, like in Hollywood and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know if you guys know this, but they call Hollywood like Hollyweird because like
Yeah,
all the
yeah,
weird
yeah.
shit they do.
Yeah.
But basically we were having like a friend reunion not too long ago, and basically he was like he went out for a minute and he was like watching a video on his phone, right? And I just like I went out too because I was like, you know, like, oh, like what's he up to? And I was watching it with him, and then it was this dude. He had 666, a haircut that had 666
Yeah.
on the side of his head, and it was dyed red. So it's basically like he was like he had a mohawk or some shit like that, and then 666 like on his like as his hair, like as his haircut, right? And then he was like doing all this shit, like he was like, okay, look, so he was just doing like hella weird shit in this video. And then at one point, there's this tunnel in at UC Santa Barbara. It's like, it has like these little lights. It's called Pardall Tunnel. But basically, this dude, he was in Pardall Tunnel and he was licking blood off the floor in the video. And then I remember my friend, he was like, oh yeah, like he's not doing this. Like, so I don't know what the video was, because when I met up with him later, like I was asking like, oh, like what was that video like you were watching about? And he did not want to talk about it. He just like changed the subject like completely. Like, so it was like some hush hush type of shit. Like I don't know, but
Is he like, well,
but anyway,
Yeah.
like yeah, like that dude was doing hella weird stuff in that video. Like he's like licking blood off the floor. Like, and I remember when I was back in Santa Barbara, like not too long ago, like I was kind of like sketchy about going through that tunnel because I seen what that dude was doing in there. So like I don't know. So like I don't know. Like people like say it's conspiracy and like all this shit, but like there's like really secret societies and stuff and like,
yeah,
So
like you know,
kind of like,
oh, in the music industry too. My bad.
hey yo,
No, yeah. There's Santeria.
So-
Like hella people in the music industry are like into Santeria.
what's Santeria? It's like
it's a type of
the song.
No, it's a type of witchcraft. No,
Oh, okay.
there's a song about it. It's like by Sublime. Like
Yeah.
I don't practice Santeria.
Yeah.
I don't got no crystal ball. But that's because it's so prevalent.
That shit go,
yeah.
oh,
See, I don't got no crystal ball. You know, I don't practice
I don't
Santeria. He's
got
basically
no
saying like I'm not a part of that shit.
Yeah.
But like that's because it's so prevalent in the music industry. Like a lot of
Like
like,
Lil
a lot of
Uzi,
studios.
like Uzi. Say,
Like I don't know. Like
Well, hello.
I don't know.
It's pretty-
No, yeah.
it's pretty obvious.
No, fucking. I forgot who it is. I think was it Travis.
Uzi
Oh no,
has it?
ASAP Rocky. I remember he had a shirt. It's the Rosicrucians, which is another secret society. So it's like this cross, and then it has like, but anything. Yeah, it's the Rosicrucians. So there's hella different secret societies.
well,
There's,
it's like the Balenciaga shit. The bow,
yeah.
the bow means devil, right?
some shit like that. But yeah, I
it's
forgot
crazy,
what it means.
bro.
But yeah.
That's why Izzy hates.
No,
the
yeah, yeah.
monster
Like a
logo.
lot of these, like the people, like those families in power, like they have this stuff where like they only marry into the family to like keep the power and like the money
Yeah.
between them and stuff. It's like some, yeah. But anyway, there's like hella secret societies. There's like the Rosicrucians, the Knights Templar, like the Freemasons,
The
Order of
Jedis?
Eastern Star, huh?
The Jedi's.
I don't. No, but yeah, but I don't know. Like people like refuse to believe it, but like people are really like
Nah,
into that stuff.
I
Oh,
got.
my bad. Just one more thing.
Go.
Sorry, it's just before I forget. But yeah, but hella studios.
Where your mind be going at? Malibu.
My bad.
No,
yeah.
that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
No, yeah, but hella studios like they
Jordan
have
Peterson.
no, they have like these rooms where they like put the record, they put a record into this room like on a full moon, and then like they do this ritual on the record type of shit,
Yeah.
and then like it's like this room that's like I forget, but basically like it's hella prevalent in the music industry like witchcraft and all this stuff like Santeria.
And it has to be true because then you see it all over like.
No, yeah,
media.
like, and I've directly witnessed it with like what I was telling you, you know, like I don't know, like, and then, cause to get to places, you got to know people and like you got to have connections, and then you know, like those are the connections, unfortunately. For a lot
Yeah,
of people.
I don't. Kind of going back, like when people say like secret societies, it's not that deep. Like in terms of like, it's not that hard to believe that shit is real. You know what I mean? It's like literally a click. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just like it's part of a group
of people,
like,
yeah.
you know, you're part of the group or
It's,
you're not.
it's probably not magical like some people be saying, but it's just like they make it seem like that. Like the Harvey Weinstein shit. Have you heard about that? How like he would like
Cooper.
no, like he would like in order to be like women like in the movie industry,
Yeah,
they would have to like fuck him and like do shit like that.
Oh no, yeah, that's like the producers taking advantage of their power. And stuff.
Exactly, and like that's kind of like what people would say Illuminati is, right? Like you gotta suck up to people and like
Yeah,
do all
kinda.
these quote unquote rituals type shit.
Well, they're not quote unquote rituals. They're like literal rituals. Like there's
Yeah,
like, there's
yeah.
a whole book. Like
Yeah.
and they do it, but like I don't know. Like
Yeah.
there's like I saw this so basically there's like I don't know if you know about the music industry to prison pipeline. But basically
No.
I don't know if you know how like a bunch of prisons are privately owned?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, so like people get paid for having like for there being people in prison, right?
yeah,
So these prisons are privately owned. So that means that people are getting paid for people being in prison.
yeah.
Right? So there was this I don't know if it's true, like you can do your own research, but there was like apparently like this whistleblower who was saying like that they're part of the music industry and that there was this meeting in somewhere in Hollywood and that what was going on? Oh, and that basically that they were like, oh, like we got some new partners and we got this like new deal that we're trying to make, like and we want you to use like your position, your like influential position in like music. Like this is where like gangster rap and all that started, to basically fill up the prisons, because like music, like it's really powerful. Like I don't know, like you're a kid and like you hear this stuff and like it's all entertainment, like, but like kids don't know better, like they think it's real, you know, and then like they want to be a thug, you know, type of thing, and then that's what like leads to like kids doing dumb shit, like because like, you know, if you're like hitting the lick or like, you know, fucking spinning the block on somebody, you're not listening to some
I don't do no Santeria.
no, yeah, you're not listening to some like the wheels on the bus go, like
You're not listening to Taylor
listening
Swift.
to some Tupac, some hit 'em up, you know.
He said hit him up.
No, yeah, like you're listening to that, like
Yeah.
you know, that music has like energy, you know,
Yeah.
like so there's like this whole there's this whole music
I
industry.
just met you.
Yeah, like you're not listening to none of that, like, you're listening to some, you know, like some of that, like, but anyway, yeah, but anyway, there's like this whole pipeline of like yeah, it's just a pipeline that like these people who are, because like the same people who own the prisons, like they own like the media industry and stuff, and they're just like everyone's it's just a group, like it's just, you know, like it just connects.
Yeah, it's kind of like I saw this thing on Joe Rogan where like, no, not like seriously, it was like, all the media companies, like the news and shit, are owned under like one company.
Oh no, yeah, it's just like a bunch of shell companies, like,
and they all
there's
read
one
the same
company-
fucking script.
No, yeah.
You seen that video, right?
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's crazy.
No, I remember there was this one news article like, let's stop giving Bill Gates a hard time. And then if you did like the research, you would have saw that the company that like posted that is owned by Bill Gates, but it's like this company and then they have this subsidiary and then this subsidiary and this one. But if you trace it all back up, it's the same.
It's like Jeff
company.
Bezos, how he owns the what is it? The New York Times.
Does he? Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
But
he
exactly.
owns
So
like,
yeah, like
he
the
controls
media,
type shit.
The media is owned. Like I don't know if you like. Yeah, I don't know. People don't notice, but like the U.S. is like one of them. Like it's very propagandized. Like
Yeah.
they don't give you real news. Like they just give you like, oh, this celebrity did this and that or type shit like that.
That's
You
why
know?
they're trying to ban TikTok.
No, I
'cause
mean,
they're
his shot with Devin Booker.
everything that's been happening.
Yeah.
No,
So
I think is what's it called? What was I gonna say?
Well, think, bro.
It's like people say like, oh, when you're saying people don't want to see it. I mean, well, people can be ignorant to it to a lot of degree. I think that's more of a fair thing to say.
no, yeah, that's what.
Say that they
Yeah.
don't notice it.
No, yeah, that's what it is. It's not. Yeah, it's like the media and like the people in power. They want to keep people ignorant. You know, like they don't want people to know what's going on. You know, like there's this one saying. I forgot who said it, but it was like some Roman emperor. He was like, if you give the people like the circus and some other shit, like they'll be complacent. Like just give people entertainment and food, and you know, and you don't got to worry about them like rising up and shit.
Yeah, I seen a video that talks exactly about that because the guy that gave the example about it, he talks about how no job in the world should be getting paid millions, which I agree to because the amount of money that you just give out in the media, sports industry, everything like
No, yeah, and
It's
I
all
think that's what they
entertainment.
did.
No, yeah, if you- and even- no, yeah, that's exactly what it was. No, yeah.
It'd be like an event's coming.
no, yeah, that's no, yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly what I was
We're
saying.
like
it was some-
gladiators and stuff,
Yeah,
right?
it was some emperor who said that. Like it was this quote, like just give people the circus and some other shit, and they'll be like complacent. You don't have to worry about it.
Have you read about the thing that like U.S. is about to reach the limit of the average lifespan of empires and shit?
Oh no, yeah, that like we're like at the point where like, yeah, like we
Before the fall.
No, yeah, like
Type
we're already
shit.
at that point. To be honest, like we're already like in an economic war with like China and like
Yeah.
all them. You know.
And everyone's
Like-
switching to their
No, yeah, like I
Yen?
think like their GDP at this point has like far surpassed like the U.S. and stuff,
Yeah.
and like you know about like BRICS, like the alliance between like Brazil, Russia,
yeah.
like all that stuff,
Yeah.
like they're trying to have like their own like economies, like they're trying to like like have their basically exclude the U.S. You know, and before the reason that the U.S. would have the dollar would have so much power is because of petrodollars. You know what that is, or yeah, like you have to. So basically, what they'd have to do is the only way you can get oil is if you buy it through U.S. dollars. So basically, every country had to convert their money into U.S.
Yeah.
money to be able to buy oil. But now, like Russia and like China and a bunch of other countries are like, you know, like trying to like break ties and like be self-sufficient.
Yeah.
and like they've been stockpiling gold and all that all this
Yeah.
stuff and stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of
We're
like
about to hit our debt ceiling.
No, yeah, and
If it doesn't get raised,
I think also yeah, like the U.S. is like the banking like system and shit. Like they're trying to switch to cryptocurrency to CBDC. Because
what's the purpose?
well, one is for control.
Control.
Yeah, one is for control, and the other is just because like the fucking money is losing all its value and shit.
like Fed now.
Yeah, Fed
Fentanyl?
now. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, Fed now.
Fentanyl?
Yeah, that's what they're trying to do.
Oh, not the drug.
No, not Fed.
Oh, okay,
not
okay.
Fed now. No,
My
yeah,
bad.
not Fentanyl. But yeah, Fed now is what they're gonna call it. It's like they're basically trying to be like, what is it? I think you might know a bit more than me, to be
It's
honest.
pretty much just like, say you want to buy something on Amazon, and you click purchase, it's gonna go to FedNow, and then FedNow is gonna buy it from Amazon, and then it goes to you. So they could see every transaction that you're
Yeah.
making in a way.
Fed? It's like federal.
Yeah, Fed now, like as in like like
fuck?
like I can buy this shit right away.
The
like,
guy
Fed
from
now.
Cash App died, and then like 4 hours later.
Oh no, yeah, a bunch of no, yeah. Also, I don't know if you saw, but like there were a bunch of like crypto millionaires who were like showing up dead and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then also was that good? I think Adrian Hassan, the owner of WikiLeaks. You know WikiLeaks?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he was actually like he's dead now. And before he died, he was like, "Oh yeah, if they say it was like a suicide, it's not true. Like they killed me."
Yeah.
And then it came out later, oh, that he like killed himself. But it's because like pretty sure he had like access to like hella documents that like the government didn't want to get out.
So I want to kind of switch a little bit. So
Oh yeah, I've been talking for a while. Yeah, go ahead.
nah.
Were you in the zone, bro?
was.
No, it was good. I was kind of like in relation to that, but it's like when you talk about like the religion, like Christianity, you mostly talked about.
Well, I don't really. Okay, no, my bad. Keep on. I'm not even letting you finish.
You talked a lot about how like the witchcraft stuff, right? But what exactly about Christianity is like convincing to you,
well,
aside from other religions?
well, okay. Well, one thing is like I don't know if you know this, but the Bible was not written all at once. It was written by 40 different people across the span of like I don't know how many years, and there's like no other book in history that's like that, and just like, and basically, and it has a lot to do with like prophecies and stuff. Like there's this dude, what's his name? Jonathan Cahn. He has this book called The Harbinger, which is basically he's this Jewish biblical scholar and stuff. Like, and I don't know if you know this, but like for Jews to believe in Jesus, that's like the biggest no. Like you can be like Buddhist or like you can be anything, but like to believe in like Jesus, that's like the biggest no for like a Jewish person, And so like I guess I'll give you a little background about him.
Believes Jesus as just like another.
Yeah, like yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, so I don't know. There's just if you just research it, like you just really got to do your research to be honest. But he's a good I don't know, but he has like good books that like really explain it. Like he has this other book called The Return of the Gods, where basically if you just read it, it's just it's eye opening. But basically what happened to him was he would basically want us to know like what was real type of shit. So he'd read books about like UFOs, like all this stuff, just like find out what the truth was, right? And basically after all his research, he just came to the conclusion that it had to be Jesus, And he tells a story where he's like,
This guy who is Jewish or what?
yeah, he's Jewish. His name's Jonathan Cahn. You can look up his books. Is what The Harbinger, The Return of the Gods. He has other books, but that's the only ones I know. But he was saying that like he came to the conclusion that like like Jesus Christ, like he's real, like that's what it is,
I might have seen this video.
No, yeah, and basically,
Is there a video about that?
I think so. I think there's a
Is that by
video.
the beach or something.
I don't know, but there's videos online about his testimony and everything. But basically he came to the conclusion that like God was real, and he said he made a joke. He's like, okay, so I made a deal with God, as like Jewish people like to do. He's like, I will give my life to you before I die, But basically, I want to do like what I want before then, But basically, like his biggest fear was like going to hell, I guess,
That's mine too.
No, yeah, and they say that a lot of the times what you fear most is what you'll be tested with. But anyway, so basically,
I'm scared of Johnny.
I'm scared of money.
bring me all the money. But anyway, but basically he had like after that he had a bunch of near death experiences, and then like that came like so one of them I forgot what the first one was. But the second one, what happened was he was driving, right? And then he was like he was driving a Ford Pinta, and these Ford Pintas, they have a reputation for blowing up on impact, right? So like if there's a crash, like boom, no, right? But basically he was driving one time. My bad. That Spider-Man burger still is doing something. But it's that power. I'll be swinging around pretty soon. But what was I saying? But basically, yeah, he was driving, right? And then I forgot what happened, but basically he just like happened to like be like on these train tracks, and then he like, I don't know what happened exactly, but he was just on these train tracks, right? And then I guess this train was coming, and he couldn't tell how far off it was or whatever. And then I don't know what happened, but basically his shit got smacked. And then he said that he went flying, and that there was like a whole newspaper about it. But basically he said that he went flying, like the car was like tinfoil, like it was flying in the air, and that like all he could do like in that moment was just like cry out to God, and that like at the end of it, like there was not a scratch on him, but like the car was destroyed and it didn't blow up, because you know that the Ford Pintas, they like I was saying, they have that reputation for blowing up on impact. But yeah, so he just came to that conclusion, and then he went on like even further that what would he do? I think he went to like a mountain or something, because a lot of the times in the Bible when like people would want to get close to God, they like go up to mountains and stuff. So one time he went up to this mountain, and then like on the mountain he saw like no Jew shall set foot on this mountain or something. But so he thought like, oh, it was like a Nazi thing, right? And then he went up there and he blew this thing called a shofar. It's like this trumpet made out of like ram's horn. It's like this religious thing. So he went up to the mountain and he blew that, right? Like kind of like as a like, I don't know, declaration to God.
Wait, is that the one that they like? Oh, you go up to heaven and they play that shit before you go to heaven, supposedly?
No, no, I don't think so. But
okay.
But it's just like this thing. It's called a shofar.
No, it's legit. Like,
like I'm talking about like the trumpets will like sound or something.
yeah, okay, yeah. Go,
but anyway, but basically he went up to this mountain and he thought that it was just like some like Nazis or something. But it turned out that that the next day he got a picture from like a friend or something, and it was that very same mountain that he was on. And then and then that like the friend was like, oh, do you know what mountain you were on? He's like, no. He's like, that's the mountain that Satanists go to like to worship the devil or something. Like that's like the main mountain.
What the fuck?
So like it was just coincidentally like he went up onto that mountain and like kind of like blew his like trumpet as kind of like taking back the mountain for God or something.
Oh, okay.
But like he didn't really know. But yeah, I don't know. It's stuff like that. But I kind of like I veered off. But basically, I don't know. It's just like when you really do the research, like I don't know. It's just like so much compelling evidence. There's also this paper. It was published by someone at UCSB actually. You know the story about like Sodom and Gomorrah?
Yeah.
That like it was just like there's hella sin there, and then like one day it just like boom.
Yeah.
Right? There's
But
actually
what's boom?
like it got like wiped out. Like in the Bible it says like it got destroyed in like fire and stuff. But
Okay.
there was actually some researchers. There's a paper, you can look it up. I don't know, you can just look up like Sodom and Gomorrah like meteor impact. But basically they're finding evidence that like, you know, like it did actually get wiped out, like, and they're thinking it was a meteor, because what was present at the site is this stuff called shocked quartz, and shocked quartz only appears under like super high like pressure and heat and stuff, and the only thing that could like create it is like a
Meteor impact.
Yeah, a meteor impact. There you go. So like it turns out that like that probably did happen, you know? Like,
Yeah.
it got wiped out. And then there's also this thing called, I don't know, it's just hella research, but there's this, it's called the lost time. You gotta look it up. But anyway, there was this period of time, like there's this story in the Bible where there was like this warrior, right? And they were like fighting some war. And then basically he was like, he told the sun and like or something to stop, right? And then they said that like everything stopped, like the sun stopped, and like it was like daytime for like I don't know how long.
Yeah.
But there's actually like science behind it too, that once every I don't know how many years this one is it, I don't know what happens, but basically like there's some cosmological stuff that happens that can like affect like the planets and shit. So
You mean are you talking about
actually,
when
let me look it
when
up.
the when the poles flip? Is that what you mean?
Oh no, that's happening too. That also happens.
No,
like,
yeah,
once
that's-
the poles are flipping. No, but it's
Yeah,
it's
that,
something else. It's called the lost time. I don't
yeah,
I don't know enough about it, but just you can just look up the lost time and like
yeah.
it like it lines up. I don't know.
Yeah,
There's just so much
I
research.
think personally, like when I was very like questioning like that stuff, like religion and stuff, like about 1, 2,
No,
3
yeah.
years ago, I was like, it didn't really add up to me. Like I understand like there's like signature events like shit like that, like where there's like science or like proof, but like I feel like
Well, you shouldn't rely on science to prove God.
no, but no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying like
Well, I don't know. There's
In my
this one dude who says like true science points to the existence of God.
the way I see it is that
I
like
don't know.
because I had in Chabot we took like I took anthropology and shit, and they were like and the guy he was like religious but he was like hardcore scientist like evolution it happened and shit, but he was like oh just like religion is kind of like the why and science is the how type shit, and like when I was doing my research like it just like some things I'm like oh shit like it's legit. But like some things I'm like it just in my head it didn't really click, and I feel like that also happens because the way religion is like or like
To
faith.
be honest, I don't really believe in religion, but I believe more in a relationship with God.
No, that's what
I
I'm,
feel like
that's what I'm getting
Religion
to.
is
Yeah.
like there's like different sects. Like
that's like kind of what religion stands for.
what?
No, but the point I was trying to say was like I think it's hard for me to like fully dive into it because religion in the media is not really the real thing. You know what I mean?
like they don't portray it.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
like you hear about that motherfucker who's like a millionaire and he's like preaching about God and shit. Like,
no, yeah, there's
but
also,
he's like
you know,
he got sports cars,
yeah.
he got mansions.
No,
It's
yeah,
like,
there's
bro, like
people
what the
who
fuck?
who definitely
mean?
use that stuff for like their own advantage, but like
Yeah,
that's not the way it should be. You know?
Yeah, that's-
But unfortunately that's how some like
that's-
some how it is
yeah.
for some people.
like
Like they use it to advance their own motives.
yeah, like that's why it's kind of like hard for me to like to buy into like structured.
No, yeah, yeah.
Religion,
what
you know what I
Yeah, I
mean?
get what you're saying.
No, yeah.
But then that's also like you shouldn't let like what's being portrayed like affect like what it really is. if that
Yeah,
makes
but-
sense.
I mean, it's kind of hard, like, and also like, it's kind of hard to buy. Like going back to like, I know it's hard. Like, what'd you say right now?
That like if let's say for example like Christianity to me I agree with Jorge is like the true religion.
I don't know about.
Oh, wait, that's
I
what
don't-
you're saying?
No, well, I mean, I don't know. It's because I feel like religion, like a lot of the time, that's what divides people.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't really like
but
like you know
then
like
again,
Catholicism,
religion is its own-
Christianity, like you know, huh?
You said what?
Like I don't know. It's
You kind of believe
it's
more
tough.
like that there's a God, but not like all this other like stuff, right?
Well, yeah, because I don't know, because there's like I don't know. It's just it's such a complicated area.
That's
to be
what I'm
honest.
kind of like.
I don't
I
know.
believe in God. Like I
Well,
believe
the
there's
question-
somebody, but like the thing is, there's so many different divisions of. What happened?
I said I just cracked the joke. I said, "Hey, bro, the Spider-Man burgers made us think, bro. It made us
They gave us superpowers.
Well, to be honest, we haven't talked like this in a minute. But anyways,
About the title of the video.
yeah, but like.
Spider-Man burger."
Yeah, but it's like I think kind of like where you're going to. There's so many subdivisions that it's kind of lost its true meaning in the fact.
Yeah,
Like some people like.
and like instead
what I
of
mean?
unifying people, it just
Yeah,
it
yeah.
separates them.
yeah,
The
I agree with
question I want
that.
to ask you too is like, how prepared do you feel to try to convert people towards God?
Oh yeah.
Mm. Well, okay. Well, let me tell you. Okay, so I feel like I can do an okay job. Like obviously, like I still got to learn stuff. But
Yeah.
there was this one time. There's this cool little mountain. There's a cool little hill up by UC Berkeley. There's like this little chair, and you can like sit on it, and it's kind of like you're the king of the world. Cause like, no, yeah. So like, there's this chair, and then you can just like see over all this like this whole view. Like, I'm not pretty sure people who go to Berkeley know what I'm talking about. But like a lot of people go there like to smoke and shit. But no, yeah, but not because it's a cool view. But I go up there. I go up there sometimes and I'd read. And there was this one time where there was this dude. I think his name was like Rene Francisco something. But I think he was like some researcher or some guy at UC Berkeley. But basically, we had this whole debate. It was basically he was kind of trying to like pull me over to like God doesn't exist. So first, we went through like all the different things. We went through like astronomy, philosophy, physics. So first he was like, okay, do you know the James Webb Telescope?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically the James Webb Telescope. Okay, so the Big Bang theory is like that's like the main theory about.
I think I know where you're going.
Right?
Yeah.
So basically, if the Big Bang theory is what happened, then what you would expect is that the stuff all the way at the edge would be very young because it hasn't had time to form yet.
Yeah.
You know, because it's slowly expanding, right?
Yeah, I know what you're gonna say.
So this James Webb Telescope, it has these capabilities that like other telescopes haven't had, and it's been able to photograph these like edges of the universe, right? Or what's supposed to be the edge.
Yeah.
And what they found, instead of finding like super young like formations, they found like fully formed universes and like all this, and it just doesn't make sense with the Big Bang because if the Big Bang is like what happened, then you'd expect like at the edge it'd be like baby universes, but there's like fully formed like everything, like you know. So what he was trying. Oh my bad.
No. I'll just to build onto that. Like they said, like that is probably one of the most important discoveries like as of late, because like it fucks up everything.
No, yeah.
Like
It's like
like
a paradigm shift.
Because in school we learned that the Big Bang like started everything, but now
It's
like
actually
there's
not
shit
even-
older than the Big Bang.
No,
which doesn't make any sense.
No, yeah, it's just like the theory is kind of lost like a lot of its
Value.
yeah. It's just because you like it just it's not lining up with what should should be there, but yeah. There's actually I took a class about this in environmental studies about. I also took a class about the history of science, but that's irrelevant. But basically it was like this book. It was just saying that the real big leaps in sciences aren't made like incrementally. It happens when there's a paradigm shift where something like it's so different from what you would expect. Like it's a whole new shift. Like it's not that like we slowly make advances. It's like we make these like advances and then we discover this thing that totally changes everything. And then that's when we make the real big advances. But basically we were talking about that, right? So we're talking about how that like and how like that's like the Big Bang, it's like kind of lost its,
Yeah.
So he was like, okay, so this was, now I'm talking from his point of view. He's like, what I'm trying to get the researchers over here at UC Berkeley to consider is that what we've taken a picture of is another universe. So he's a proponent of the multiverse theory. So he thinks that those pictures that the James Webb Telescope, that I don't know why I said it like that, but he thinks that those pictures at the James Webb Telescope, like those photos that they got, it's another universe. So, and that's why it's fully formed.
Do you think?
But
here's it.
Okay,
go.
Keep going.
This analogy just came to me. Do you think like space or whatever the
the multiverse?
Yeah.
No, yeah, but I don't believe in the multiverse theory. But I'll keep on telling you. I'll keep on telling you our debate.
Can I pick your brain with this?
Yeah.
Would you say, because like kind of like how you said, like it might be other universes, which does make sense.
No, yeah.
In a sense, it would be like popcorn in a bowl. Every corn is a universe. Yeah.
So that's what he was trying to. That's what he was trying to. That's what he was saying. That like it's the edge of another universe, and that's why. That it's the edge of another universe, and that's why the pictures that they've taken with the James Webb Telescope, it's not an infant. Like
so
it's the edge of another universe. But
what would you?
Because Let me. Okay, I'll go. So he was saying something about a white hole. All right, so. You know how
the opposite of a black.
Okay, so let me. So basically, this is how he was explaining it. You know how black holes suck in all the matter, right? Okay, so basically, with string theory, I don't know if string theory's been disproven, but there's like 11 dimensions in like string theory. Right?
Yeah.
So what he was saying is that black holes suck up all this matter, right? And then where does that matter go? Yeah,
because.
So he was saying, okay, wait, my bad.
I was just saying it kind of breaks the laws of physics.
No, yeah, exactly. So he was saying, you know how like stars have like a critical point where like if they reach a certain mass, they like implode on themselves instead of exploding, right? So what he was proposing was that there's a critical point for black holes, right? And so what he was saying, his thoughts were that at some point there's this critical point for black holes that where there's so much matter that it creates a new universe.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
No, yeah. That was his theory. So
yeah.
So basically, he's saying that where does all this matter go? And
And this was a student, you said?
No, this was like some professor dude. Like, this
Oh,
was an old
shit.
guy. Like, I'm not sure exactly what his position was, but
Do
I
you know
think-
his name?
Yeah, it was like Rene Francisco something. I'm not sure if that's exactly what his name was.
Yeah.
He was like some, like he was well, I was just reading there, and he was visiting with his son and his wife, and they were over here for, what's that week where what's that week called?
Yeah, it don't matter, bro.
No, no. It was
Where they
during
bring
that
their parents,
week.
right?
No. It was during this week. What's it
Parent
called?
teacher conference.
no,
No.
they have that.
No,
like,
there's
yeah.
this week. I forgot what it's called, but it's basically the week that Jesus he arrived at
Easter.
Jerusalem
Oh.
or some shit, where he came in on a donkey and they were like praising him and stuff.
Oh,
But but it was during that week, and he was there with he brought his wife over from, what was it? I forgot what place, but I think he was from Guatemala, and his wife was from, I forgot where, some Latin American country. But she was brought over like during that week so they could like celebrate it. But and they were with their son, and they were they were driving, and then like they killed a bunch of bugs with their car. So I gave them some napkins and so they could like clean it up, and then from there is where we started talking. But yeah, he was like, I'm not sure exactly what his position was, but I think he's like some person of importance there, because he was like what I'm like he was telling me this is the theory that I'm trying them to like get them to, you know. Or I don't know, but anyway, but yeah, so he was just saying like, oh, like all this matter, like where does all that matter go? What he was saying is his thinking was that it fills all these other dimensions, like it fills all these 11 dimensions. So like once the 11th dimension is full of matter, the matter starts filling the 10th dimension. Once the 10th dimension is full of matter, it starts filling the 9th. Once it fills the 9th, it starts filling the 8th, and so on until it gets to a point where there's no more dimensions or space for any of that matter to go, and then that's the critical point of the black hole, and it turns like to a white hole or something, and then it's a new universe. But that's basically what he was
Telling you.
That's what he was, you know. But that's but I don't know, I still like, I've done research into string theory before too, and I don't know, I think it's lost some of its validity, because like a lot of physicists now, they're also trying to I don't know, it's just the world of physics is crazy, to be honest. But
'Cause you're basically making facts off nothing.
yeah, it's just like there's so much, like, I don't know.
So many hypotheticals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Well, at least one of the things too is that a lot of atheists and historians can agree that Jesus Christ was a real.
no, yeah, and there's also like Roman accounts that like, because they say that like when they crucified Jesus, like the sun went out or something, and then they're saying like, oh yeah, like there was an eclipse. Like there's some Roman historian, I forgot the names, I can't recall, but there's like records of, you know, stuff that actually happened like during that time, like that stuff that the Bible says like actually happened. Like there's other evidence that like supports it.
Yeah.
But
Also, he wasn't like actually a white person. Like,
oh no, yeah, he was
Yeah,
brown.
he was-
Probably brown, because
He looked Middle Eastern, I think.
no,
Right?
yeah, it's middle, yeah, because you know that's where Israel is, you know, it's over there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he's probably brown.
Oh, so he ain't look like me.
Nah.
nah.
But yeah, basically we went through physics,
me.
and then we also went through like philosophy, and then my voice cracked. We went through
Not
philosophy,
even you, bro.
and then I forgot who he quoted, but he quoted somebody, but he was like, I don't know, like there's no room for like God in this, and there's like no free will or something, or I don't know, but I don't know. There's also so many philosophers. Like, do you know who Friedrich Nietzsche was?
No, I don't.
Well, he used to be an atheist, and then like later on in his life he converted to
That's a lot of scientists though.
No, yeah,
A
like,
lot of scientists start off atheists and they become.
No, yeah, that's what I was saying about
Yeah.
earlier. Like there's this saying that like one sip of science turns you into an atheist, but like at the bottom of that cup, God is waiting for you.
Yeah.
But
Crazy.
yeah, I don't know. It's just
Oh, because like once you have enough, you like realize, or like what?
yeah, it's
Because
just,
I like now that you said it again, it's kind of like okay, like
yeah, like you start
Oh,
learning a little bit, and you're
yeah.
like, oh, there's no room for God. But once you like really start looking at the bigger picture and really start learning, you're like, God's waiting at the bottom of the cup for you.
Is it kind of like, oh, you
like-
know a
it's
little
like-
bit of science, so oh, this got to be true, this got to be
Yeah.
that, it's facts.
You, like,
But
really-
once you know that all this shit is not proven 100%,
Yeah.
that's when you start like, oh shit,
Like,
right?
once you get to the bottom of the cup is when you
Yeah,
really
okay.
start realizing stuff.
Huh.
Yeah,
it's cool.
but yeah, but
You can also do that same thing tying into religion. Because I know you're saying how like I agree that religion divides people, but there's reasons for that too.
No, yeah.
For example, like Muslims don't believe in the Trinity.
Oh yeah, I was
Oh.
Believe in
actually.
the Trinity.
No, yeah, I do actually.
Okay, so-
The Triforce?
Huh?
But so then
Triplex?
don't you see how like that's
Okay, no, I was actually talking to this dude. Up there at that same place, that same mountain. It was some dude that what was his name? Oh, Sam. Shout out Sam. I don't know if you ever see this, but
Put him on,
hit me
bro,
up
put him
sometime.
on.
but really really quick. That is like a reason for debate,
No, yeah.
right?
Yeah,
it's
but
not-
basically-
it's not to purposely divide people, but
It's just like people have different understandings.
exactly.
No, yeah.
You just have to be reasonable on both sides to get.
No, yeah, you have to
True.
exactly. You have to take other people's point of views into consideration. You know, yeah, that's the biggest part. Yeah, but yeah, like on that note, I think he was. I'm not sure what religion Sam was. I think maybe Islam. I don't know, but anyway, basically, you know how like they believe in like the Prophet Muhammad, no?
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if they believe in the Trinity, but I was explaining it to him. Oh yeah. So I was explaining the Trinity to him, and then he's like we were just talking about like religion and stuff actually.
Wait, what's
And-
the Trinity? The Father, the Son, the Holy
Oh,
Spirit?
yeah, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. So like we were just talking about it, and basically this is the way I explained it. It's kind of like water. Like there's the gaseous form, the solid form, and the liquid form. You know,
Yeah.
like
Brought in science to
no, yeah. Because so basically, God is everything. Like everything. There's nothing outside of God. Everything like God is everywhere all at once. You know, it's the spiritual. You know, the stuff that's you can't see. You know, like there's the spiritual realm and the physical realm. You know, there's a lot of people that believe that everything that's like in the physical is the manifestations of what's in the spiritual. You know,
And
and
really quick with that, I think those religions are quickly disproven to be false.
what?
Like those religions that believe in like manifestation.
No, that's a part of it.
There's a
No,
lot of
no,
religions that are like that though.
no.
Wait,
but
wait.
that's a part of
Oscar.
That's a part of
How are you gonna say it's false though?
No, yeah.
Because it's been proven that
That's not.
Yes, it is. There's 3 religions that you can.
I'd have to disagree right there.
It's
but-
it's Muslims, Christianity, and what's the
Okay, yeah, but you got to keep into account. There's like Buddhism too, and like
Yeah,
there's other religions.
and that's not
that-
even what's are you saying?
Abrahamic.
It's not even Abrahamic, right? Yeah.
But
So it's like a whole different thing.
What's it
no, yeah,
called?
but Buddhism. There's actually so many parallels between like Buddhism and like what you'd call Christianity, I guess. Like there, like the people are used to the Buddha. Like they have this image of him as this like with that big belly.
He was
right?
skinny and shit.
But there was also a period of time where he was like super skinny. Like he starved himself because they believe this in like Christianity and stuff too. That it's called like when you're fasting, that you're more in tune to the spiritual realm.
Yeah.
Because what you're doing is you're denying your flesh, because this is the physical world, and this is the stuff of the flesh.
Yeah.
And when you deny your flesh, you're getting more in tune with the spiritual. So there's a lot of parallels between like
Have you
all the
tried it?
religions, to be honest. Like it's kind of like a game of telephone, like it starts here, it starts getting passed on to here, but so I tell Angel something, and then he tells it to you.
Telephone?
He tells it to you, yeah, and he tells it to you, and then by the time that the message I gave to Angel gets to you, it's not going to be exactly the same. And that's kind of how I see like with religion too, like
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah,
Literally, that's what it
it's-
is.
yeah. So I don't know. It's just really tough. You just got to really, I don't know, just really do.
Yeah,
your
because
research
you
and
can't
dive
really
into it.
say anything. Any
'Cause-
religion is wrong.
No, yeah, because I
in turn-
remember I was reading. I was at a coffee shop and there's this book about like I think it was yoga or something, and like one of the first pages it was saying like, oh, like at the end of the day, you can't escape God. Like, God is like the core of everything.
It said that in a yoga book?
Yeah. So like basically, I don't want to like speak for like the religions, but my understanding of it is like, never mind. I'm
This
just
is
gonna.
kind of off track.
Yeah.
But when you said like when you talked about the water, the gas, and
Oh,
the
yeah.
solid, and you talked about how like God is everything, it clicked like a memory that I had. So I don't know if you remember, but we went running one day, and then we were just walking, and we ended up talking for like 5 hours. And you talked
yeah.
about you really believed in like energy.
Oh yeah, no, everything is energy. No, for sure, everything is
Just,
everything is just vibrations. Like even if you like look into physics, everything's just vibrations.
And,
Yeah.
but I think you weren't into like the whole religion thing though.
No,
You
yeah,
were
I was
more into
just-
just energy.
No, yeah, I just
Like-
yeah.
Well, like you know, once you die, you just go back into the earth.
No, yeah, yeah. Like the matter gets recycled. Yeah, but yeah, everything is energy at the end of the day.
Energy
Yeah.
is eternal.
Like vibrations. No, yeah, energy is eternal. Yeah, actually.
energy.
What is it? Well, what's that?
You wouldn't say you're a Christian, or you would just just like-
Well, I believe in what the apostles said, like in the Bible. Like I don't know. So, I also believe like Jesus Christ was like the Messiah. So like basically what it is that the spiritual world and the physical world used to be separated.
yeah.
Like it's different. Like it's. But what Jesus did was he provided a bridge, like that connects the spiritual and the physical, so that now we have a direct connection to God. So and that's kind of what it is with like the water, like gas, solid, and liquid. So I guess you could say the Father is like the gas. The stuff that's everywhere. You can't see it. But it's there. It's everywhere. And then, I don't know, but it's kind of like an analogy. And then and since the spiritual and the physical are separate, that Jesus was the physical incarnation of God. So it's not that they're like three different things. It's like water can be gas, liquid, or solid, but at the end of the day, it's still water. It's still just H2O. Like it can, but it's those three things that look different. They're the same thing, and that's what the Trinity is. It's three things that are the same, but in a different form.
I think honestly, Jorge, he would do a good job when he goes to Peru, bro. Like I think he'd do a good
kind of
job.
making me think, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
No,
Hey,
yes.
and it started
making you
because you
think?
asked him like, "Would you do it? How do you think? How confident are you?" And then that's what like started it all. But I think he would do a good job, like especially with like troubled kids out there, and then they, like you just. But that's what you said, right? Like you're
Because this stuff is boring to me usually, but like I'm really like listening like with all of my attention right now.
No,
So
yeah.
He's picking out the most interesting parts.
like the way he's wording it is pretty good, huh?
yeah, I'm like really.
Yeah.
listening.
I think it's because he's really knowledgeable. You really know your shit.
No,
you
yeah,
know?
it's because I think the way I went about it was like with this like whole skepticism about like God isn't real in the beginning. So like I kind of like researched until the point where I'm like, oh shit, God is real, type of thing,
I mean, yeah, it's really like a personal experience that you have.
Yeah, and that too. Yeah, that in addition to the research, it's also like the personal experiences and like shit that I've seen, like that shit with like the candle moving by itself. Like there's no explanation for that. Like the car stopping, like I should be dead. Like there's just no explanation for that. Like I don't know. It's like all that. It's just like a culmination of everything.
So you saying I gotta almost die in order
Not that
to
you almost gotta almost die.
play it?
People can definitely have personal experiences with God. Like I definitely believe that.
Yeah, like my girl, she's like not over religious, but like she like has her own experiences. And sometimes she'd be telling me, and I'm like, it doesn't really click in my head, type shit. You know what I mean? Like so, like I guess it does have to, happen to me, type shit.
No, yeah, like.
You know?
Yeah, it's one thing like hearing about it, but like actually like experiencing it firsthand is like totally different, like completely. Yeah. I
Have
don't
you ever
know.
had like for the like almost accident? Did like stuff go in like slow motion for you?
Nah, it was just like it wasn't slow motion. It was just like so fast. It was just like, well, I'll tell you, my mom was like, she thought the light was green for her, so
Yeah.
so her foot was like on the gas the whole time. So it's just like, how'd the car stop if like her foot was on the gas the whole time? It's just that, like I don't know.
The reason I say that is because
It's just like it all happened so fast because like the car jerked and like it stopped and then. What?
He couldn't move, bro.
Oh my bad.
The reason I say that is because in my driveway when I was 10, I was my brother like let me move the car, and
Oh yeah, you told this story before.
I accidentally like I didn't think that the pedal for the gas was gonna be so sensitive, so I like floored it. And then he like told me press the pedal, and I pressed the gas again. Like, I pressed it multiple times, and in that moment, everything was like going like crazy slow. And then I slammed on the brakes, and I didn't hit anything. And my driveway is pretty small, and there was a car,
It's probably like a
MRI,
rushing of, of adrenaline or
You think it could be
something.
that?
Yeah.
But
'Cause,
everything
yeah.
was going crazy slow.
No, yeah, because your perception. Because I don't know if you know this, but like, time basically isn't real. I don't know if you knew this, but
Wait.
it's just the way we perceive it.
Okay.
Uh,
Have you heard about? Was it one of you guys who told me that if one of you guys, if you're
Oh yeah.
if two twins,
Quantum entanglement. That's another thing.
two twins have a watch, like an atomic watch that is like precise as precise.
But I just heard.
Oh no, yeah, yeah.
this.
So yeah, that's another thing.
Change it.
You can basically time travel.
Wait, yeah.
Yeah, like if you're going fast enough, like in orbit, I forgot exactly how it is, but basically, once you reach a certain speed,
One would
works
be
differently.
older than
time
the
works differently for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you were in the spaceship going at this certain speed, and you were to come back to Earth like hella years later,
But it could
People-
go
hello-
like
No, yeah.
a second.
yeah, no, time on Earth would have like been going faster than it would have been going for you because of the speed you're going at.
Because time is relative, right?
Yeah, time is relative.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, like going back to the thing, like twins have a watch, and then they all get separated
No,
at
yeah,
birth and shit, and they meet up later. The watches are gonna be completely different. Obviously, it's gonna be
No,
very
yeah.
fragmental.
That's actually
but
that's what people are doing with I don't know if you know about like anything about like quantum computing.
I heard about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, actually, where's my backpack? Oh, but I have a little magazine there. I got it over there at UCSB. It's like this. It's a supercomputer. Actually, here, let me get it real quick. Look.
Let me make sure the camera still stays in focus.
My bad.
No, sorry.
But look, but
What came prepared?
huh? Oh no, it's just I got my shit in here.
He's like our guest.
Look, it's this shit.
He said, "Y'all don't got shit to talk about." Boom.
Say
Look,
less.
this thing. It's a quantum computer. Oh fuck.
Aw.
Ignore that. But it's a quantum computer.
What's up with all these condoms, bro?
Nah, condoms.
Nah, just playing. Just playing.
Legend.
Yeah. But
Wow.
That's pretty clean. I got one too.
yeah. But
What am I looking for?
oh, the first page. The first page.
This one.
I think there's a page in there that talks more about it. Don't look at that. That's my
My bad.
shit.
My bad.
But that shit in the front. It's a
This?
no. The cover.
Oh,
It's a quantum.
this. Okay,
Yeah.
my
It's
bad,
a
my
quantum computer.
bad. Okay. Oh, I think I've seen this. Yeah.
No, yeah. So that's a quantum computer, basically. So
You wanna check it out?
right now, like computing is limited by it's in binary, ones and zeros. But with a quantum computer, they have something called qubits.
Yeah.
So basically, do you know about like Schrodinger's cat?
No, I don't.
Okay, so there's this experiment. What is it? The wave particle duality. So basically, they were trying to see how like matter works, right? So what they did is they shot, I think it was electrons through a slit, right? Because so you know how
Is it the
if
thing?
like there's two waves, they're gonna like smack each other, and then like it's gonna,
Yeah,
like,
I think I know
interact
what you're
with
talking about,
each other, right? But if it's a particle, it's just gonna go straight, right? So they did, yeah, that's the quantum computer. But so what they did with this experiment is they shot electrons through like two slits, right? And they're trying to see what the nature of matter was like, right? So they're seeing if it would behave like a wave or a particle. But
Yeah.
what they found was it's crazy. So basically, when they shot the electron, like one single electron at a time, what they found was that it behaved as a wave and a particle at the same time. So this one particle somehow was in two places at once.
I think I know
No,
what you're
yeah.
talking about,
And what determines whether it acts as a wave or a particle is observation.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when they like directly observed it, the electron acted as a particle. It only went like hit that one place. But when it wasn't being observed, it acts as a wave, and it's like everywhere at once. It's called superposition.
Yeah.
So you learn about this in chemistry too. Once you get to like
I learned about it in Mr. Yee's class.
no, yeah. Once you get to like I forget what level of chemistry, like you start learning about like S&P orbitals.
Mr. Holcomb wasn't teaching this.
Yeah, you start
On
no.
a YouTube video with like water and they did rip.
No, yeah. So you start learning about like this thing called S&P orbitals, and like that usual depiction of like atoms and electrons. It's like the atom and then like the stuff around, but it's not like these. It's not orbits. It's like a bubble. It's a field of probability, and then it's the probability that this electron will be in that like field. So it's superposition. So I don't know, and that's why like physics is so crazy because there's also like this element of consciousness. What is it? I think there's this discovery recently that they discovered that is it non-local? I don't know, that like matter is like non-local or some shit. Like shit basically only exists when you observe it or some shit like that. I forget.
I know
Like
what you're talking
shit
about.
spawns.
No, like there's consciousness there's an element of consciousness to like matter. Like I don't know, like it's actually quantum physics is like it's so crazy. Like I don't know. I don't know too much about it, but I've done some reading. But like I don't know, it's just some crazy shit.
But going back to the supercomputer, quantum computer, can you explain like what?
Oh yeah, so basically in normal computing, things can either be ones or zeros and
Yeah.
that's it, you know? But with quantum computing, they use these things called qubits that can be in like they can be in superposition. Like it doesn't have to be a 1 or a 0. It can
Yeah.
be like in this direction, or like this
Yeah.
direction or some shit. And that allows like these computers to be able to compute stuff that would like never be possible with standard computers. Like
Yeah,
it can do multiple things at once type of shit. My bad.
that's good.
But yeah, I don't know too much about it. I feel like I know
Yeah.
a little bit about everything, but not enough to where I'm like super definite. I don't know.
I've heard about it, and I used to know so much because I was hella into like physics and shit like that.
No, yeah.
Even though I was fucking stupid,
So,
but
yeah, so that's why like, my bad. But that's why it's like I don't know. Physics is just so crazy because now like there's like physicists that like they're saying that consciousness is a part of like reality as well. Like I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's like the trickiest, or like the least known subject part, like that science struggles with to describe is like
Yeah.
consciousness.
and it's crazy because back
Yeah, 'cause
then they thought they knew everything.
No, yeah,
A
and
couple years ago they thought they knew everything.
yeah, but like yeah, there's always
Yeah.
It's
something.
even hard to define consciousness, to be honest.
Yeah,
yeah.
but
it's like
But
the
yeah,
progression
that's
with
that thing I was talking about, like the paradigm shifts, where it's not like we slowly learn stuff. It's like we learn something that like totally shifts everything,
Do you,
and then takes like science on a whole new.
do you think artificial
path.
intelligence is taking part of that paradigm shift?
Definitely. You know about Neuralink?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that's basically what it is. You know, like Elon Musk, right? I know right now they're doing like testing phases
Trials,
with
yeah.
animals and stuff, right? But I was watching this interview a while ago where he was saying like it could get to a point where because okay, like at the end of the day, everything is information.
Yeah.
Like DNA is information, like it's code, but it's just natural code. You know,
Yeah.
what is it? Adenine, ACGC or whatever.
Thymine and shit like
Yeah,
that.
exactly. But it's just code. It's just instructions on how to do stuff. But
Yeah.
it's just natural code, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't know, the way I view like plants and humans, it's just like natural technology.
Yeah.
And then, you know, you have the artificial technology, you know?
Yeah.
And a lot of things that we like get from science is like stuff from nature that we just alter. Like, you know, like antibiotics, like what is it? Like penicillin. We actually got that from a mold. So what happened with that was there were some researchers that were so basically they noticed that like some mold contaminated a petri dish, and they noticed that like around like this fungus or something there was no bacteria growing.
Hey, Mr. President.
Mr. President.
Mr. President. No, but yeah, but they
Presidente.
noticed that there was no bacteria growing around that fungus. So basically they found out that this fungus was making its own antibiotics, you know? And what happened was one day there was this researcher who saw this melon, and he said that that the melon had this beautiful like golden mold or like something like that. But it was just this species of fungus that just super produced penicillin, and from that is like how we get penicillin. Yeah. So it's just like natural. It's just science is just stuff we take from nature and then like alter it. And then I think it's in Japan. There was like this bullet train, and like they had this problem that like when it would like go like hella fast, it'd make like a sonic boom, right? And what one of the like the head engineers did is he saw that there was like this bird that like dives in the water, and that like when it dives it makes like no splash or something. So what he did was like they changed the shape of the front of that bullet train to be like the shape of that beak, and now like when it goes there's no boom because it's just like so aerodynamic now.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like I don't know, science is just stuff that we take from nature and then like we observe it and then you know.
Art imitates life.
That's a
Yeah. Art
a good
imitates
example. I
life
never
and
heard
life
like
imitates
that.
art.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's a good example
Shit.
of explaining how you work with science. I never heard of it like that.
No, yeah, that's what it is to be honest. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's just that's what science is at its core. It's just observation.
Yeah.
That's really all it is.
like when they said they're gonna be able to upload consciousness.
Oh yeah, yeah. So
That's
that's oh
fucking
yeah, that's
crazy,
what I was.
bro.
Yeah, I kind of
Went
I went off the topic a little bit, but yeah, that's what I was saying. Like everything is just information, right? And right now, that information is just there's, it's that natural information. But what they're trying to do is, they're putting electrodes, into the brain. So and then basically the way we get our instructions right now is electrical impulses,
Yeah.
right? So what they're doing is they're putting the electrodes, in the brain, and then that electrical information gets fed into the chip.
Yeah.
So what they're saying that they're trying to do now is they want to use that for people who are paralyzed.
Uh-huh.
So instead of the reason people get paralyzed is because their nervous system isn't working. Like a lot of times they have like some issue in their spinal cord, and then so basically those electrical impulses can't get fed from the brain to the limbs. Like there's something that like it's like cut off or something. Yeah, there's something blocking it or something, or it's just like degenerated or something. But we actually talked about this, me and that one dude, that old guy.
Renee.
Yeah, but he was talking about something like that it won't be possible because of like degradation or some shit. But I don't know. But basically what they're trying to do is they're trying to like bypass it. So if this is like the normal route, it can go from, instead of the information going straight from the brain and then through the
whole system,
the nervous system to the limbs, it'd go from the brain to the chip, and then from the chip to the limbs. Like it'll jump whatever part is like being blocked or like degraded.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah. So I don't know. It could get to a point where like that technology, like I don't know, gets to a point where like, but I don't know. That's where it gets scary though, because then people can be hacked. Because that information is going to a chip. So I don't know. It's just. I don't know. It's technology that is pretty dangerous, but I don't know.
I think it has to be. It's very powerful, so it has to be like.
And there's like
there needs to be restrictions for sure.
Yeah. There needs to be more regulation, and there isn't a lot, and that's what's hella scary about it.
There's this is kind of off topic, going back on like the fungus and stuff, but how they like design cities. There was like a fungus, and they
the slime mold. I know what it's talking about. Yeah.
It made a better.
I think in Japan, right?
Yeah.
There were some scientists who had like this slime mold. And then, yeah, it's like
Slime mold?
yeah, that's what it's called. It's like this like this goldish looking goop.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah. So basically they put like a piece of food where every like main hub would be, So then the food is like the buildings, and then they put like this slime mold, and then what it did was basically nature's intelligent, so it found like the best paths to get to each thing, like the most efficient.
Yeah.
And then the engineers just use the pathway that the mold made. Yeah. So that's the same thing of just science is just taking stuff from nature and then building upon it or something.
Yeah, it's crazy how complex life is and how like
and everything
fucking crazy.
That's also that I don't know. That's also what makes me believe in like God, because everything's just so perfect. I don't know. It's just crazy. It's just like
fucking
life's so
ridiculous.
intelligent,
And it's like people. It's fucking crazy because
There's this one saying, it's just like if you look at nature, you're looking at God.
No, yeah, that's true. Like the story of God is told in nature and stuff, and everything is just cycles as well. Like seasons, they change. Cells, they go through their, they die, regenerate, they die.
Yeah. And
Plants.
I gave this.
Everything's just cycles.
I said this before, but it's like, I think it was here in the podcast where I was like our ancestors, like they had to do all like the work where they had to find like the seasons.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, and they'd be in nature all the time. And actually, there's this thing like it's like humans are designed to farm. Like I forgot what it is, but humans are like we're super crazy adapted at being able to smell fertile land.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like we can smell it. Like I forget exactly what it is.
To that point, you like smell it, bro.
No, I don't know. Like but humans we have this adaptation where we can smell fertile land somehow. Like it's just like built into us. I don't know.
I had some shit, but I just
my
forgot.
bad. It's
No.
I keep talking because then sometimes I forget and then I.
Bro, that shit.
Yeah.
This is probably the most information I've taken since I was fucking. Holy shit.
I was gonna finish my saying is like that our ancestors were like had to do all the work to figure out like the seasons and stuff and like how the world works, and then like our generation is just to like observe and like learn from the past.
And when you kind of think about it, it's fucking crazy because think about it. A cell has never seen New York, and the cell has never seen space. And then
Yeah,
an ant.
we're just a culmination of all that.
Yeah. So I guess my question is, like, just in general, is like fucking crazy. Like, what if we're just a cell?
Like in the bigger picture.
Yeah. Like,
Oh,
you
yeah,
seen that Men in Black fucking thing?
Oh yeah, we're like at the end, it's like
The motherfuckers playing with marbles.
some small ass shit. No,
And
yeah.
it's like legit. Like, it could
No,
be
yeah.
like Elon Musk talking about like how this could just be generated by like some god. Like,
no, I
but
don't,
you know what I mean? Like a simulation.
well, I don't think so, because there's this stuff called
Years of life.
it's called like infinite regression or some shit. So I don't think fuck, I kind of forget some of it, but yeah, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Mm-mm. I think yeah, I don't know.
So you think like we're like at the limit?
Yeah, I think this is like definitely real life. Like I don't think this is well, I guess it's a simulation in a sense, because I wrote a paper about this in my philosophy class. It's about no. The title was like, "What is real?"
Yeah.
So basically my argument was that like all this is just our most accurate representation of like what our brain makes. So
Oh shit.
no, yeah, because you know like how some animals
that's
can see
true.
colors, or like they can see spectrums of light that we can't even
yeah.
see. Yeah, so like insects, they can see in the ultraviolet spectrum, and some birds they can see a wider range of the spectrum, so they can see colors that we can't even like imagine, or like we can't comprehend it, because it's just not, you know. Just how like someone who's colorblind, like they don't know, like to them that's what the world is, you know.
Right.
You know, so yeah, it's just our brains, the way our brain interprets stuff. So basically my argument was that like all of this is an illusion, in a sense that like it's a super controlled representation that your brain makes.
Yeah.
Because my argument was that like everything is sense data, and sense data is just like, you know, what you can feel, touch, see, you know. So I'll give you the like I'm basically gonna give you like an oral, you know, version of my paper. I don't know, but basically, so the first example is drugs. Okay, so or a mirage. So you know, some people get like dehydrated, like they're in the desert.
Yeah.
They get dehydrated to the point where they're like loopy. They think they see an oasis, and they get there, and you know, it wasn't really there, but to them it was there, because that's their reality. Like that's what they perceive. So you know, and then also with like drugs, like some people they take psychedelics, you know, like you know, like like I don't know, like it's just your
runners too.
it's your perception, huh?
Like ultra marathon runners.
Oh yeah,
They run like 80 miles or something. Like if they look like they're in the middle of nowhere and they look, I don't know, like to a tree or something, they might see like the tree might be a dude taking a piss or something.
oh no, yeah, but actually I don't know if you guys knew this, but who was it? Watson and Crick, like one of the dudes who they discovered the structure of DNA. Like one of them was high off acid when they like conceptualized
Yeah,
it.
I heard about that. Yeah.
So I don't know. Everything is just perception, you know. Like there's this thing called a miracle berry, where if you eat it, everything that's sour, it turns sweet after a while. So you know.
Oh
It's
yeah,
not,
yeah.
It's not really sour. It's not really, you know. But because you like took that thing in, now your perception of that thing is like it's sweet.
Yeah.
So you know.
It triggers like shit in your brain,
everything
right?
is just it changes your receptors. So everything is just, you know, what your brain interprets stuff as. So that's why like my like my paper, What is Real, it's just like the argument was that, you know, everything is just like it's just your brain's closest interpretation of all the information it can take in.
Yeah.
And also, I guess the nature of light was another one of my examples, because, you know, light, it takes time for light to get from there to here, but the speed of light is the limit, you know, like that's the limit. So it's basically negligible, you know, like, you know, but if you were far enough away, like that, it'd take time for that light to get from there all the way to over here. So there's
Kind of like we're basically only seeing the past.
Well, yeah, no, actually, yeah. So that's a thing,
Holy
that there's
shit.
like some person who's like, if we were to look, like if some aliens that were like, I don't know how many light years away were to look at us through a telescope,
Yeah.
what they be seeing right now is dinosaurs. Like they wouldn't be seeing us right now, because the light,
It takes time.
yeah,
to
it takes time for that light to get from here all the way over there.
Yeah.
So that light that they're getting right now would be the light from the past, essentially. So, which is why like time is like also like relative and it doesn't really exist. It's just like the way we perceive things.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah.
We were high doing
And you should have brought a 20 episode. Man.
Oh,
Nah,
shit.
you be fucking with your minds.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Yeah.
And you don't even go to school.
It's some crazy stuff.
Oh shit. Oh my goodness.
So that's what Jorge's been up to.
Yeah, that's a little recap. What
Unlocking the
he's
secrets of the universe.
done. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Anybody got any more questions?
What we titling this?
We're the fucking genius.
I don't know about that.
Mr. President.
Nah, it's good that you have a plethora of information. Like, even though you said you wanted to go into agriculture, you still have all this fucking knowledge. And
Yeah.
it's crazy because, like, you're telling us right now, but you have all this shit in your brain. Like, for me, it's clicking for me, but it's like, I'm still kind of like observing it. I'm like a fucking sponge type shit.
Yeah, no, everyone's a
Soaking it up.
sponge, but you know, like I believe that
Crazy.
everyone has the same capabilities, but it's just the way that people use their time, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like for a while, like I'd be fucking around, but I don't know. Like it's just the way you use your time. Like anyone can be great at anything. You just have to really put in the time.
You're not Termajon no more?
Termajon?
Termajon?
What do you mean?
Terminator.
Oh no, I be
Termajon.
oh, what, like video games?
Yeah.
I did.
All the time.
No, I used to be playing like, yeah, I used to be playing. I'd be no lifing it, not gonna lie.
What was your game?
I don't know,
that
there's
you
a-
used
there's
to
a
love?
time for
Monster
everything.
Hunter.
You still be playing, huh?
Not much lately. My sister usually plays now, but I'll play every now and then. But like, my sister's been the one that's been playing lately. But yeah, Monster Hunter. I used to be on that. Like, I had no life that. Like, yeah, hella fun.
A free game came out and he told me and I should download.
Oh well, Warframe.
Oh, you told me to
Yeah,
download
yeah.
that shit too. Yeah.
No, yeah, shit. I'd be on Warframe.
You're like,
no,
damn,
yeah,
shit,
those
I'll
were the days where I was just like, you know, yeah, I'd be no life in that. That's hella funny.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, this won't be the last time he's on here. This won't be the last time you're on here, but
You could really start your own podcast.
yeah, we just
Start my own podcast. Talk about everything.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
shit. Well, what do you guys say? That's it.
Yeah, I think we'll wrap it up.
This
No,
is
yeah, I
fucking.
feel like I've been talking for like hella long now.
Nah, this is fucking amazing. Like, this shit making me think, bro. Like, and I don't use my brain too often, bro.
You see, the Spider-Man burger was a good idea. I told you
It woke
guys.
y'all up.
Hey, you sure they didn't put a little something in that motherfucker?
Huh?
You sure they didn't put a little something in that motherfucker?
Put some secret sauce.
They put
Some
that.
secret
They
sauce?
put
Some of that
the
enlightenment juice.
multiverse in there, bro.
Shit. Well, thank you for watching. Thank you, Jorge, for coming on here. This
Oh,
is
yeah, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
You know, catch up. I don't know.
yeah. I didn't think.
Oh,
Any
yeah,
shout
it's been a
outs
pleasure. Once again, shout out my. I'm kidding.
Shout out the homies. Nah, yeah.
Shout out
Honestly, I
Burger.
didn't think it was gonna be this type of episode. I thought we were just gonna fuck around. But damn. All right.
Just teaching class.
Yeah, he's
Yes, sir.
a lecture. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video and see you guys later.